Hey. We up in here. Blessings, blessings. Shout out to you all. Yes, sir. Yes, we are in the building. Tap in, tap in. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate it. We're going to get this thing started, but right now, I'm switching up some things in the background. Most definitely, man. We're going to get to it. Yeah, man. Shout out to the people up in here, man. We had a wonderful show last night, man. Great show. Wonderful. Tap in and hit that like button, man. Oh my God. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Dropping game on a daily basis, man. We back. We back, man. You know. Um, yeah, we here, man. It's 1 p.m. West Coast time. It's 4 p.m. East Coast time, man. So we understand the 3 hour difference, man. So a lot of times I do this, it is what it is. But yeah, man, last night we had 500 plus people, and that was a late night show, man. And I did that show spare the moment. Spare the moment, man. And we still had a decent crowd last night, man. So that was cool. That's what's up. Money Man FBA, Gail at night, man. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in with us, man, for the platform. You know, okay. I got everything plugged up. One more thing, man, before we get this started, man. Once we get to the 5 minute mark, we're gonna dive into the conversation. Yes, happy President's Day, huh? Yeah, President Day. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. Yeah, I'm out for presidents to represent me. DMV, PG County. It's 4 p.m. East Coast time. Shout out to my people out east. Appreciate my East Coast people for tapping in. You know, eloquency. No, eloquence is key. Had to read your name. Eloquence is key. Shout out to you, man. Mm-hmm. Go, go. Shout out to Go Go. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, please. I'm out for presidents to represent me. Yeah. Blast that like button, baby. You already know what it is. Shout out to my people out there in Sweden, man. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah. King Supreme, man. Let it do what it do. Microphone check. Live direct. Full effect. Soon as we get to the 5 minute mark, man, you already know what we gonna do. You know what we gonna do. Giving you the real. Gotta say some of those lines, man, because you know people be stealing my rhymes and making it seem like it's them. But you know when you hear certain things and somebody repeat it, you're gonna be like, oh man, King Supreme said that. He been saying that for years. So we have to, I ain't even gonna say it because I ain't finna give people the heads up. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to my good old people out there, man. You know what it is. Tony Lie said, Tony Lie when he said, it never rains in Southern California. They tell me it never rains in Southern California. Oh, it definitely rained. It don't rain as much as Northern California, but we do get rain in sunny Southern California for sure. We get it, right? Shout out to my man Scoop in the building. Shout out to Queen Israel. Queen Israel, 8158 said, love your show. Well, I appreciate the fact that you love the show. You know, I love it. It never rains in Southern California. You know, then I don't know if you guys listen to Mac Dre, man. Mac Dre made his song say, it's raining game in Northern California. You know, that was a dope song. He said, it's raining game in Northern California. It's raining game on Northern Cal. That was tight, man. That was tight. Mac Drizzle, all damn dizzle. For shizzle. Queen Warrior, Tammy, what's poppin' with my people? Can you dig it? You already know what it is and what it ain't. We're going to go hard in the paint. Show some love, baby. Show some love. Hit that like button. You know what it do. Hold on just a second. Yeah, it's gonna be raining all week, man. They say it's gonna be raining all week, so you know, it just is what it is. But anyway, man, we here. Let's get into the conversation. Ringo TV Raw calls Anton Daniels a coward and a fake Christian. But I want to find the video. I'm pretty sure Ringo then took that video down. I'm pretty sure he took it down. I'm pretty sure he took it down. Because like I said, he was just defending Anton Daniels last month. It was all good just a month ago. I bet money he took them videos down. Where is that? He said the beef was staged. He was talking about Freezy. He got 112,000 on one of them videos. See, with Ringo is a hit and miss. He does good sometimes, and then sometimes it flops. What he says actually flops. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm looking for that video, man. I believe he took it down because he's probably embarrassed. Nah, he still got it up. I'm gonna show y'all something, man. I'm gonna show y'all how much of a hypocrite this dude is. Now, he was just defending. We're gonna go back to this video, man, but he was just defending Anton. You know, when was this video published? Let's see when it was published, man. 4 weeks ago, January 18th, he released a video defending Anton Daniels, saying that everybody was hating on Anton Daniels because he's getting money, saying that we don't understand business. Like, it doesn't matter if you get sex played by another man. Anton's getting money and you guys are just jealous. And on top of that, you guys are ignorant and don't understand business. He was in full defense of Anton Daniels. Now he switched up the game and said that Anton is fake. Well, let me tell you something, Ringo. If Anton is fake now, he was fake back on January 18th when you made a video defending him. So in reality, you're the fake one. Why would you defend somebody that's fake? Today is the 16th. That's not even a whole month ago, but let's just say a month ago because it was on the 18th and it's February the 16th. If Anton Daniels is fake now, he was fake on January 18th, 4 weeks ago. Check it out, y'all. Let me show you how fake this dude is.
Nobody was talking about that. It's like these guys, primarily black YouTubers. I believe these brothers are DL. Now, the reason why I'm gonna say that is Before the situation with Corey and Anton, nobody was talking about Fleece Johnson and Anton interview.
That's another lie. He said before the Corey Holcomb and Anton situation, nobody was talking about the Fleece Johnson thing. I made several videos roasting Anton for being sex played by Fleece Johnson. Several videos. Minister Jack made videos. There's a few other people that made videos, but I get what you're saying. The majority of people wasn't saying nothing. I've been roasting Anton Daniels since day one. Ever since I saw that Fleece Johnson video, I've been roasting him ever since. So for you to fix your mouth and say nobody was talking about it prior to the Corey Holcomb situation, you don't do your homework. You're not paying attention. Now, if you would have said a lot of people wasn't saying nothing, you might be right about that. But to fix your mouth and say nobody was talking about it, you're wrong.
Nobody was talking about that. It's like these guys look for dirt that have nothing to do with nothing. When I first saw the Fleece Johnson Anton video, like many people, I saw all of the different scenery, things that was kind of questionable. But then I started to look at it from a business standpoint. Anton interviewed a man that was very, very popular on social media due to the things that he did in prison. Now, my question to a lot of you guys is this. A lot of you guys watch the Fleece Johnson videos and you were entertained hearing about a man that's in prison having sexual relations with a man.
How you going to say there was entertained if nobody was talking about it? Then how do you know they was entertained if nobody was talking about it? See, this is what I mean by when you talk a lot, there's holes in your game. How you going to fix your mouth to say that people was entertained by the Fleece Johnson video, but right before that you said nobody was talking about it? So if nobody was talking about it, how would you know if they're entertained or not? Doesn't make sense.
Or with men, you were entertained by that. A lot of you YouTubers, you cannot tell me you never viewed these videos, because you did. So who's gay? Are you gay for watching all of these Fleece Johnson videos?
If anybody's gay, it would be Anton Daniels for allowing Fleece to tell him he had a nice booty. How are you going to call the watchers gay? The people who watch the video? How does that make sense to call them gay? If anybody deserves to be called gay, that would be Anton Daniels. Fleece Johnson told Anton Daniels he looked thick in them jeans. Fleece Johnson told Anton Daniels, you got a nice butt. Fleece Johnson told Anton Daniels, if we was in prison, I get with you. I had to see what's up with you. I think you're cute. I think you got a nice butt. So if anybody deserved to be called gay, it would be Anton Daniels, not the people who watched the video, dummy.
The things he liked to do to men, and he loved booty, and how booty is more important than food and water, because you all watch these videos. So why is it that YouTubers are bringing up Fleece Johnson in the Corey Anton debate? What's the matter with you guys? And this only happens with ninjas. A lot of these ninjas on YouTube, I believe they're DL. I really believe that a lot of these guys are DL.
DL. What makes you feel like they're DL? Give me a logical explanation for why you feel like these guys are DL. You don't have a logical explanation. You're just talking. You went from defending Anton last month to now saying he's a fake Christian and he's a coward. Well, let me tell you something, Ringo. You're faker than Anton. You was just defending a man last month. Then you got the nerve to call the people who watched the video gay instead of calling Anton gay, when Anton is the one who allowed Fleece to tell him he had a nice butt. Anton allowed Fleece to tell him he had a nice butt. and he giggled about it. He laughed. Not once did I say Anton should have crashed out and beat up Fleece Johnson on video. Never said that. What I said was Anton should have checked Fleece Johnson for sex playing him like that. That's what I said. Nobody said he should have crashed out. Well, I can't say. Maybe other people said he should have crashed out. I never said he should have crashed out. He should have checked Fleece Johnson right on the spot the moment Fleece started flirting with him. Instead of Anton checking Fleece Daniels, it makes sense. Instead of Anton checking Fleece Johnson, he giggled about it. He laughed. Why? Because secretly Anton was turned on by another man flirting with him, telling him he got a nice booty. Secretly, Anton was turned on. He giggled. You know, like when you tell a woman, damn, baby, you got a nice body. You thick. And she laughed, ooh, and she accepts the compliment. Well, that's what Anton did when Fleece told him he had a nice booty. That's what Anton did when Fleece told him he had a nice body. If anybody deserves to be called gay, it will be Anton, not the damn people who watched the video.
Not only that, they don't understand business. Do you know?
See, now you don't understand business. Hold on one second. Let me fix this real quick. Hold on, you guys.
Not know that Fleece Johnson did a host of interviews.
He said we don't understand business. Basically, since we had a problem with Anton being sex play like that, he's saying that we don't understand business. So in other words, getting sex played by a grown man doesn't matter as long as you're making money. And anybody who has a problem with it doesn't understand business. Ringo, you are capital goofy. We don't understand business because we disagree with Anton being sex played in the video. So that means we don't understand business. We should have been cool with it because Anton was cool with it. So let me ask you something, Ringo. How does that make the viewers download? If they're speaking out against a grown man being sex played, how does that make the viewers download when the viewers were the main ones calling it out, saying it was wrong for him to let a man talk to him like that? Instead of calling Anton gay for giggling when a man sex played him, you call the viewers gay, the people who criticize them for being sex played. This makes no sense at all. Zero.
Watching all these Fleece Johnson videos of the things he liked to do to men, and he loved booty and how booty is more important than food and water, because you all watch these videos. So why is it that YouTubers are bringing up Fleece Johnson in the Corey Anton debate? What's the matter with you guys? And this only happens with ninjas. A lot of these ninjas on YouTube, I believe they're DL. I really believe that a lot of these guys are DL. Not only that, they don't understand business. Do you not know that?
Yeah, if YouTube holds somebody's comment, don't push it through. Sometimes YouTube be tripping. Yes, they do. But if YouTube holds somebody's comments, please do not push it through. Maybe they holding it for a reason, but then again, sometimes YouTube can be tripping. But do me a favor, don't push it through if YouTube holds the comment. Let's get back to the content.
Fleece Johnson did a host of interviews with a ton of YouTubers. Do you know that? Not just Anton Daniels. Do you know that Fleece Johnson, if you want to call it flirt with, hit on, whatever the case is, he did this with many podcasters.
We don't know those guys, though. That's the difference. We don't know those other podcasters. Anton is popular in this space. So we held Anton accountable. Now, let me tell you something. Now, if those other guys allowed Fleece to sex play them, I would say the same thing about them, but I never watched those videos. The only one that I watched was the one with Anton allowing Fleece to flirt with him. That's the one that I saw. Right? Anyway, let's get back to the content in a major way. None of this makes sense. This guy haven't said one thing that actually makes sense. The people who criticize Anton is down low, according to Ringo. But Anton, the man who allowed a man to tell him he had a nice booty and he giggled about it, nah, Anton isn't gay. But the people who criticize Anton, they're on the DL. You sound stupid, my guy. You sound crazy.
You know why? Entertainment value, click value, talk value, business, get into the bag. Felice Johnson was on No Jumper. He was on Anton Daniels. He was on a host of other platforms. And
we don't watch Felice Johnson. Apparently, you watch Felice Johnson more than the people that you're criticizing. I don't watch Felice Johnson interviews. Now, the one that he did with Anton Daniels, it came across my feed and I watched it. And the moment I saw it, I said, well, I'll be damned. Why would you laugh when a grown man tell you you got a nice booty? Felice Johnson told Anton he looks thick. He looked thick in them jeans. Do you guys remember that Juvenile song? Well, Genuine.
in each of these platforms that featured Felice Johnson, their videos got 300,000 views, 1 million views, 500,000 views, 700,000 views. Everybody was able to get to the bag. The problem with a lot of you guys on social media is that you don't understand business and you don't understand social media. It's like a lot of these guys wanted Anton to fight Felice Johnson on his platform for the things that he said. See, the thing is, again, Anton.
See, we ignorant and we don't understand business. No. We don't understand business because we're ignorant.
Understand the business.
Now listen, he's defending Anton, going hard in the paint defending Anton. Now I want to ask you, Ringo, what changed from January 18th? Fast forward to February 14th, because I think you did the stream about Anton 3 days ago. So if Anton is fake now, he was fake back on January. If Anton is fake now, he was fake back on January 18th when you did this whole live stream defending him. So if Anton is so fake and if Anton is a coward, why did you defend him 4 weeks ago? Because if you look at the video and you see when it was published, Ringo did this January 18th. So Anton was just cool a week ago. A couple of weeks ago, it was all gravy. You did a whole live stream defending his man. Fast forward to 3 days ago, now you're saying Anton is a coward and he's fake. Well, I got news for you, Ringo. If he's fake now, he was fake back then when you was defending him.
The business of YouTube is not to fight with your guests. When you're interviewing a Felice Johnson, you already know what you're getting into.
Nobody said that he had to fight Felice Johnson. What we said is he could have checked Felice Johnson and said, hey, tell your prison stories, but you ain't finna be flirting with me, homeboy. Tell your prison stories. Tell your stories of backdooria. Speak about all that backdooria that you witnessed or participated in prison. Speak on it. But don't come at me with none of that rainbow activity, homie. That's all Anton had to do. He could have said, don't talk to me like that. Stick to your story. Instead of Anton checking Felice Johnson, he giggled and smiled when Felice told him he had a nice booty, when Felice told him he looked thick in those jeans.
You already know what this conversation can go. It could go left. It could go this way. The whole point is to give the viewer some entertaining content. We all making money. And it is what it is. It's not about who's gay, who's straight, any of this goofy stuff. If I'm a car dealer and I'm selling vehicles and you come in and you're gay, I'm not going to look at you and say, hey, I don't like the way you strutting in my life.
Terrible example. Terrible example. You sound stupid. Let me show you how Ringo sounds dumb. If I'm a car salesman, you think I care if a moist guy comes in and want to buy a car? No, I don't. Now, if he tries to flirt with me, then it becomes a problem. You're not making sense. Horrible analogy. Well, you guys are ignorant, man, because if you was a car dealer, you wouldn't even sell a car. If a gay dude came up in there strutting, I wouldn't give a damn if he came up in there strutting. As long as he came to spend money, I don't give a damn. As long as he's not flirting with me, I don't give a damn. Let's do business. I got a car. You got the money. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I got the car for you. You got the money. But what you're not going to do is flirt with me. Keep it professional. And I said it before and I said it again. What Fleece Johnson did was very unprofessional. Now, Ringo said, we don't understand business. Well, let me tell you something. When Fleece Johnson told Anton he had a nice booty and Anton looked thick in them jeans, that's not professional. That is very unprofessional. So you don't understand business. Let me give you an example. If you was at your place of work and you worked with somebody and you guys were on the job and you told this woman, damn, you got a nice booty. Damn, you look sexy. Damn, you look thick. That is unprofessional. That lady could easily report you for sexual harassment. She can easily go to the HR department. Why? Because you're being unprofessional on the job. What Fleece Johnson did with Anton Daniels, telling him he had a nice booty and a nice body, telling Anton he would be his girlfriend in prison, that was very unprofessional. You don't understand business. Apparently, you're the one who don't understand how business works. All Fleece Johnson had to do was tell his stories of Backdoria and his homo activities in prison and left it at that. The moment he started flirting with Anton Daniels, he made the whole interview unprofessional. All Fleece had to do was tell his story. Fleece Johnson made it personal when he started flirting with Anton, telling him he had a nice booty. Ooh, Anton, you look thick in those jeans. That's not professional. That's not how you handle business.
You gotta go. This is a place of business, so I gotta treat you with respect. Fleece Johnson, and I'm selling vehicles. You're interviewing a Fleece Johnson, you already know what you're getting into. You already know what this conversation can go. It could go left, it could go this way. The whole point is to give the viewer some entertaining content. We all making money, and it is what it is. It's not about who's gay, who's straight, any of this goofy stuff. If I'm a car dealer and I'm selling vehicles and you come in and you're gay, I'm not gonna look at you and say, hey, I don't like the way you strutting in my lot. You gotta go. This is a place of business, so I gotta treat you with respect. Fleece Johnson did his time. He got out, came to social media, and he was able to make some money. Anybody that had an interview with Fleece Johnson, most likely he got paid. Do you understand that? That's called business. Now, to all you suck-ass ninjas on YouTube that's making videos featuring Fleece Johnson and talking about that concerning Anton, you guys are suckers, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You dudes are real, you're not professional content creators. It's like,
shut up, idiot. If you want to talk about being professional, that whole live stream, that whole video was unprofessional. And you're trying to tell us that we're not professional and we don't understand business? All because we criticize Anton for allowing a grown man to tell him he had a nice booty and he looks thick in them jeans and he's cute? You got a problem with us criticizing Anton? Listen, this is the same guy who's now calling Anton fake and a coward. 3 weeks ago, he was just defending Anton. I'm almost done with this clip. We're going to move to the next one.
You're trying to do things to sensationalize a situation, and you're not focused on the context of the narrative. Fleece Johnson have nothing to do with the Anton Corey drama. Has nothing to do with that. And I think a lot of you guys are not built to have these kind of interviews. That's why you don't have people to interview. It's because you don't understand business. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Anton got offended with Fleece Johnson and wanted to fight him, right? He loses his YouTube monetization.
We understand that. We don't need you to break this down, idiot. We understand if you fight on camera, you're going to lose your monetization. We understand that. Not once did I say that Anton should have fought him. What I said was Anton should have checked Fleece. Never said that he should have fought him on camera. You sound stupid. Shut up.
Because you get demonetized. Once YouTube see you fighting on air on a live stream, automatic demonetization. Number 2, he'll be sued by Fleece Johnson, right? So now you're sued, You lost your monetization on YouTube, and you're looking stupid. You fumbled the bag. That is what black YouTubers do. These guys are pathetic when it comes to business. And this is why I don't blame Anton for just avoiding a lot of you ninjas. Because at the end of the day, a lot of you guys are straight suckers and you don't understand business. And I think this is
why we don't understand business, because we're not cool with a grown man flirting with us. We don't understand business. We're not cool with backdooria. We're not cool with rainbow activity. So that means that we don't understand business. Nobody said Anton should have crashed out and beat up Fleece. What we said is he should have checked Fleece. He should have told Fleece, hey, man, you got to keep it professional. Don't be talking to me like that, homie. Keep it professional and tell your story. That's all Anton had to say to Fleece Johnson. Nobody ever said he should have beat him up and risk losing his channel. Never said that. Now, let me show you how fake Ringo is. Do you guys see how hard Ringo was defending Anton? And this was only 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks tops. This happened January 18th. He did a whole live stream defending Anton Daniels. 3 days ago, he did a 3-hour live stream or a 2-hour live stream telling us how fake Anton is, telling us that Anton is a coward, telling us that Anton is a fake Christian. I'm going to play the video. Listen, I'm going to show you guys that video in another 5 minutes. If anybody is fake, Ringo, it is you.
This is why I just roll solo and don't really rock with any of these YouTubers, because I think all of you dudes are like stupid people and you do videos with no sense. It's like you make content and you talk about stuff, and then when you're ready in your videos, you're throwing all this shade, and then you're saying, well, I'm not saying that Anton is a punk or anything. So why the fuck you bringing up Fleece Johnson when that got nothing to do with it? None of you ninjas was talking about that 2 weeks ago.
I was. When you say none of us was talking about it, I did videos. The moment Anton released that video, I was the main one roasting him for the backdooria situation, for him being sex played. And guess what? Anton made a video responding to me, calling me a jailbird, saying all this crazy stuff. And all I did was criticize him for allowing another man to tell him he had a nice booty. Huh? So don't sit up there and say nobody was talking about it before. I was the main one talking about it. I made several videos roasting Anton Daniels for letting Fleece Johnson sex play him like that. I made videos roasting Anton Daniels back in 2024 because I believe he did the video with Fleece back in 2024. I roasted Anton Daniels back in 2024 several times for allowing Fleece to tell him he had a nice booty, and all he did was giggle about it. So what do you mean nobody was talking about it prior to the Corey Holcomb situation? You sound dumb.
You weren't talking about that 2 weeks ago. People, and you do videos with no sense. It's like you make content and you talk about stuff, and then when you're ready in your videos, you're throwing all this shade, and then you're saying, well, I'm not saying that Anton is a punk.
Listen, I roasted Anton Daniels so bad about that Fleece Johnson situation, he got drunk and did a live stream, and he started talking crazy about me. Anton had his liquid courage in his system, and he started talking crazy because he was mad about the fact that I roasted him for being sex played by Fleece Johnson. I roasted Anton Daniels 2 years ago about that Fleece Johnson situation. What is this idiot talking about?
Anything. So why the fuck you bringing up Fleece Johnson when that got nothing to do with it? None of you ninjas was talking about that 2 weeks ago. You weren't talking about that 2 weeks ago. But it's like you're trying to bring that up to try to make it look like, okay, Anton must be gay, or maybe he accept the rainbow. I seen one idiot, he came into my comments and he was like, you said conservatives don't accept the rainbow, but Anton did an interview with Fleece Johnson. So it's an interview. Are you supposed to discriminate when it comes to an interview?
Nobody said this is why. Listen, man, I want to show you how dumb Ringo is. Nobody said Anton should have never did the interview. If you want to interview a booty warrior, then interview the booty warrior. Get inside the mind of a booty warrior. I wouldn't want to interview a booty warrior because I don't want to hear nobody talk about that, but to each his own. I never said that Anton should have never interviewed him. What I said is Anton looks very suspect for allowing that man to sex play him like that. That's what I said. Anton's a grown man. He can interview anybody that he wants to interview on this platform. All I said is Anton is suspect for allowing a man to tell him he had a nice booty. And all he did was giggle about it instead of checking Fleece Johnson on the spot. Nobody ever said he can't interview Fleece. He should have told Fleece, tell your story and keep it professional. But don't be sitting up here flirting with me, homeboy. I don't rock like that. That's all Anton had to say. Nobody said he needed to beat up Fleece Johnson and crash out. That's not what I said.
Let me get this straight. You only interview dudes that are straight? Last time I checked, if I'm a car dealer, anybody's invited to buy a car. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm trying to make money here. Whether it's gay money, whether it's straight money, whether it's Christian money.
Nobody cared about the fact that Fleece is a booty warrior. The problem is Anton got sex played and giggled about it instead of checking Fleece about the situation. The main point is going right over this dude's head, and he claims to be intelligent. But he's speaking like a bird brain right now. You got a bird brain pretending to be intelligent. He's not smart enough to get the point. We never said that you can't interview somebody that's gay. We never said that Anton should have beat up Fleece Johnson and crashed out on video. Never said any of that. If you're going to interview somebody who's gay, give them the guidelines. Tell them, hey, keep it professional, tell your story. But what you're not going to do is flirt with me on camera. What you're not going to do is flirt with me, period, on camera or off camera. I'm not going for it. Listen, homie, there was nothing professional about that video. When you got a grown man telling you you got a nice booty during the interview, when you got a grown man telling you you look thick in them jeans, when you got a grown man telling you he think you sexy, that is not professional. There's nothing professional about that. All Fleece had to do was tell his story and speak on this experience and speak on his experiences in prison. Instead of Fleece doing that, he flirted with Anton Daniels the whole damn interview. Very unprofessional.
Money, Islam money, it doesn't matter what money it is, as long as it's money and I'm doing business, everybody's welcome to buy a car. So if I'm a podcaster and there's this popular so-called convict that went viral for the video clip that went around the world, my job is to do my.
And I'm gonna tell you what's the problem with it. Anton, let me show you why. Let me show you why Ringo's a buster and a sucker. Anton said he don't listen to people that's been to jail before. So if you don't listen to people that's been to jail before, Anton, why would you interview a sex predator, a booty warrior, a man who bragged about violating other men sexually in prison? If you're so against degenerate behavior, Anton, why would you interview Fleece Johnson, who's a sexual predator and a convict? If you're going to fix your mouth and say, I don't listen to people that's been to prison before, then why would you interview somebody like Fleece Johnson if you don't listen to people who's been to prison before? Anton is a fake. He's a fraud. He's a phony. And guess what? You defended this same man. So if Anton is fake now, he was fake when you was defending him during this video. Ringo's an idiot.
Interviews. And like I said, a lot of you guys, you're acting as if though Anton is the only one that did an interview with Fleece Johnson. I mean, everybody did. All the major channels did interviews with this guy. And it's like, you guys bring up stuff that is stupid, man. And then
It's not stupid. It's not stupid to criticize Anton for the Fleece video. You know why it's not stupid? Because we're calling Anton out for being a hypocrite. He said he don't listen to people that's been to jail before, but yet he interviews a booty warrior and an ex-convict on his platform. It shows you how fake Anton is. And it also shows how fake you are because you defended the same man that you're calling fake now. You defended the same man that you're calling fake now. Well, I got news for you, Ringo. Anton was fake when you defended him. What changed about Anton in 4 weeks to the point to where you started off defending him and now you're talking crazy about him, saying he's a coward and a fake Christian and a fake person? You don't become fake in 1 month. You don't just become fake in 1 month. So the whole time you defended him, you was defending a fake man and a coward, because this was January 18th when you defended this so-called fake guy. 3 days, if you go to 3 days ago, just 3 days ago, he's now calling out Anton for being fake and a coward. The same man you defended, the same man you went to bat for. Shut your ass up, dude.
Idiots that view these videos with these dumbass people that make these videos, y'all just clicking because y'all like hearing about men fucking men. I'm just being honest. A lot of you dudes are literally
if anybody likes hearing about that, that will be Anton. Anton is the one who interviewed him. Instead of you criticizing Anton for interviewing a homosexual, you defended Anton when everybody criticized him.
DL brothers. And somebody got to call this stuff out, because I'm going to be honest with you. This particular video here, I'm just going to play the audio so you can hear it to refresh your memory. Because a lot of you dudes, literally over 9 years ago, you were listening to that so-called MSNBC clip.
You don't know who watched that clip. Shut your dumb ass up. You don't know if anybody watched that damn clip. If anybody watched it, it was Anton. Anton is the one who interviewed him, not the people who criticized him. How you gonna talk crazy about the people who watched the video instead of calling out Anton for interviewing the booty warrior in the first place? I mean, make it make sense. You get mad at the people for criticizing Anton. You call them gay, but you won't call Anton gay, and he's the one who interviewed him. He's the one that allowed Fleece to tell him he had a nice booty. But of course, you had no smoke for Anton. But you had all the smoke in the world for the people who criticized him.
Where they talked about Fleece Johnson. You all were listening to these videos. These videos got millions of views. You made all of these networks millions of dollars. You clicked on their videos. You hit the like button. You post comments because you love hearing about men screwing men. So I'm trying to figure out, are you guys DL?
If anybody's DL, is Anton for doing the interview, not the people who criticized the damn interview, you dummy.
Because you're complaining about Anton interviewing a man when all he's doing is doing business. It's business.
That was, man, I want you to hear this. You guys are criticizing Anton. It's just business. No, it wasn't business. When somebody's telling you you got a nice booty and you sexy, that ain't business. That's personal. Let me tell you what business looks like, Ringo. If Fleece Johnson would have came on Anton's platform and told his story, that's business. But the moment that Fleece started flirting with Anton, making passes at Anton, then it became personal, very unprofessional at that particular point. There's nothing professional about that. There's nothing professional about that interview. If somebody interviews me right now, let's say, because I'm not with no backdoor activity. Let me give you an example. Let's say a woman interviews me, right? And during the whole interview, I keep telling her she got a nice butt and she's thick and she's sexy, and I would love to have sex with her. That's very unprofessional. At that point, that is sexual harassment. That's not professional at all. But this clown, this idiot, points the finger at us and say we don't understand business, all because we criticize Anton Daniels for being sex played. So I guess it means that we don't understand business because we criticize the guy who got sex played. Ringo spent this whole video defending Anton just to call Anton a fake Christian and a coward 3 weeks later. And can't forget about a fake person.
In their videos, you hit the like button. You post comments because you love hearing about men screwing men. So
Anton is the one who liked listening to it. He the one that interviewed Fleece. None of this stuff is making sense, man. None of it is making sense. If anybody loves to hear about men having sex with men, that would be Anton Daniels. Anton is the one who interviewed the booty warrior in the first place. But she ain't got no smoke for him. No smoke for the guy who interviewed him. No smoke for the guy who got sex played. No smoke for the guy who allowed Fleece to tell him he looked thick in those jeans. No smoke for that guy. But you got all the smoke in the world for the people who criticize the behavior. You sound dumb.
Trying to figure out, are you guys DL? Because you're complaining about Anton interviewing a man when all he's doing is doing business. It's business. That's how you get to the bag. You do interviews with a popular person that said some things that shocked the world. Yeah, but he was hitting on him. I would have punched him in his face. Well, you would have been in prison. You would have been sued. You would have lost your YouTube monetization because you're a dumbass. You don't understand business.
Oh my God.
This is the problem that I got with these YouTubers. So let me play the game. Let me play this video here. And it just has some interview or a popular time to interview. This
all right. Let's go to the next clip. Now let's fast forward to where. Now let me show you. He went from defending Anton to now calling Anton fake. Check this out.
But a year ago was disrespecting.
Now listen, watch how Ringo flips the script. He defended Anton that whole video. Called us DL. He said that we're DL for criticizing Anton. Now Ringo just did this stream 3 days ago. Listen to how he's now calling Anton a coward and a fake person. Look how easily he flipped the script. You know what this is all about? Ringo was mad because Anton don't support his platform. Ringo was mad because Anton didn't give him a shout out. I guess Ringo felt like, well, if I defend Anton will start supporting me. Once he realized that Anton wasn't going to support him, then he turned on Anton. Now he's making videos calling Anton a coward, a fake Christian, and a fake person. Ringo, if anybody's fake, it is you, sir. It is you.
I'm an OG on YouTube. Been here since 2006. I've been here before all of these guys, all of these YouTubers that you know. I've been here before them. Been putting in work for years. I went through hell and hot waters on YouTube that allowed these motherfuckers to even have a voice. I'm the one who had many channels terminated because I was speaking the truth when nobody was doing it. I was here putting down the bricks, building up everything. And all these dudes did is copy everything that I've done, all my talking points. That's the thing that I don't like about this space on social media, is the fact that people can copy you so easy. They could copy your mannerism, your swag, your words, your phrases, every little thing you do. They can copy it, mimic it. And before you know it, they are literally, they're a carbon copy of you now. And when people see them, they think you're copying them. I'm like, look, dog, I don't got time to copy nobody, fam. I was the first YouTuber that had an actual studio on YouTube. Nobody had a studio. Nobody had cameras. Nobody had nothing. I had that.
Now, do you guys see how Ringo was defending backdoor activities? Not only was he defending backdoor activities, he defended Anton the whole time. See, Ringo felt like Anton would give him a shout out. He felt like Anton would throw him a bone. Keep in mind, Ringo was just defending Anton 3 weeks ago. Fast forward to 3 days ago. Now all of a sudden, Anton is fake. He's a fake Christian and he's a coward. So you went from defending this man to now talking crazy about him. All it took was 30 days for Ringo to switch his position on Anton. You switched up on this man in 30 days. You went from defending him to now calling him fake and a coward. And you want to call somebody fake? That's crazy.
2006. Go look at my old videos. I had a recording studio on YouTube in 2006. Nobody had HD cameras. I already had them before YouTube had HD. I already had the cameras ready. This dude said, I never heard of you before. That's what he said. He never heard of me before. But yet he was in my live chat. All of a sudden he heard of me. No, He was salty because I responded to his video and he didn't like the things that I had to say.
Now you see, now you can tell what this is all about. He's mad because Anton said he never heard of him before. That's what he's mad about. Ringo, you sound like a scorned woman. You're mad that Anton didn't support you. Shout out to New Breed, man. Shout out to New Breed in the building. Where you at, my brother? Shout out to the man, New Breed.
HD. I already had the cameras ready. This dude said, I never heard of you before. That's what he said. He never heard of me before. But yet he was in my live chat. All of a sudden he heard of me. No, he was salty because I responded to his video and he didn't like the things that I had to say.
Name is Fritz. Let's see if I can get that up here. Hold on. Fritz Gabriel. Shout out to Fritz Gabriel for being a believer, and shout out to him for telling his story and being transparent. I think that takes a lot of courage to just give it out there. I got to give him credit where credit is due. I know I'm criticizing some of the missteps because, you know, that's what we do. We want to learn from the mistakes and all of that stuff. But at the same time, I got to give him some credit and I got to give him a round of applause. And the reason why I'm giving him credit.
All of that is fake, dog. That's fake.
All of it was fake. He wasn't giving the brother no credit. He wasn't giving him nothing. He was basically disrespecting the brother, clowning the brother, and using him, and made money off of him. He made money off of him, too, by clowning him subliminally, and then gave a fake shout out. What he was hoping for is that the brother would go to his Patreon and sign up. That is what he was hoping for.
What credit you gave him? You ain't give him no credit. I mean, you made the man look like he ain't nobody because he was changing diapers.
Ringo was in full support of backdoor your activities. You know what he said? It's business. It don't matter that Fleece told him he had a nice booty. It don't matter that Fleece told Anton looks thick in those jeans. That's business. You guys are ignorant and you don't understand business. That was Ringo defending backdoor your activities. You defended it. You did a whole live stream defending backdoor your activities, defending the fact that Anton got violated and sex played on his platform by a certified booty warrior. You defended it. Instead of you calling Anton Daniels fruity, you said the people who criticized Anton was somehow fruity. If that ain't backwards, I don't know what is.
Now, think about this. Somebody in the vertical, right? Somebody in the vertical said Kevin Samuels wannabe. Now, I don't know if that's directed at me or that's directed at Anton, but I was here before Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels stole a lot of talking points from me and various other YouTuber OGs that have been here. See, if you don't know the history, you're going to do the same nonsense that I just finished talking about, that people will look at somebody else that became popular and successful, and then because of their success and their popularity, you just conclude that everybody else is trying to be like somebody else. That's typical of what happened on social media. Because you never heard of somebody because they've been suppressed in the algorithm. There's a lot of great content creators that have been on YouTube putting in work since 2005 all the way to now and never got their break. And most of you don't even know who they are because the algorithm is suppressing them. They're going through a heck of a lot, and a lot of people done copied. This happened all day. You got YouTubers that have a million.
I agree with you. You said Ringo defending doing anything strange for a bit of change. Ringo was defending doing something strange for a bit of change. He said Anton got money and we don't understand business. Backdoor your activities is all gravy as long as you get money for doing it. Words of Ringo. You guys don't understand business. It doesn't matter that Fleece told Anton he's thick. It doesn't matter that Fleece told Anton he's cute. You guys don't understand business. So backdoor your activities is okay as long as you get money, as long as you get paid, according to Ringo.
And subs. They'll go to a small platform. The guy only got like 40 subscribers. That 40 subscriber content creator did a video that's so dope, but he got no views. But the content creator got 1 million views, took the dude's video, took his meals, detractor and critic. I made nothing but videos detracting everything that Kevin Samuels said. Kevin Samuels blocked me from his Instagram, and I never even went on his Instagram to communicate with him. He just knew to block me because he didn't want me to react to none of his videos. Everybody in this space know who Ringo TV is. Say you don't know who I am, you're lying. You are lying because the algorithms send you videos. If you're in this niche, if you're in this space, YouTube will send you my videos all day. It'll be popping up everywhere. But in Anton's pride and arrogance, he said, never seen you before in my life. You were on my recommended page today. Thought I'd check you out, and I'm disappointed. So if you're disappointed in 2025, why the fuck you gave me a shout out in 2026? I want to know. I'm trying to figure that out. Because you're gaslighting the viewers. You wanted the viewers to believe that you don't got no issues with Ringo TV. No, Ninja, I don't rock like that. You're going to have to come back with a better one than that. You don't give a shout out without you basically resolving the issues from the past.
See, Ringo is crying about the fact that Anton never gave him props and never supported his platform. That's what Ringo is really mad about. You're mad that Anton didn't give you props. You're mad that he didn't give you a shout out. You went from defending Anton to now calling him a coward and a fake Christian.
You don't come to a man saying, yeah, shout out to so-and-so when you disrespected me in 2025. It don't work like that, dog. Again, I'm not these type of YouTubers, Anton, that would be like cool with you. And I'm only doing that because you a dude that got money. I don't give a fuck about your money. Understand? I deal with a dude's character, how you are as a real man. You know what I mean? That is what earns respect, not your money. There's a lot of people with money and they're horrible people. They're not cool at all, man. And sometimes the people that you have around you that rock with you, a lot of times they're only doing it because you probably broke them off some bread, or they figure you are a stepping stone for them to get to success. And that's the only reason why they rock with you. A lot of these YouTubers will switch up on you, especially when they're being supported by content creators that got money. All they got to do is put a couple of dollars in your pocket and you will literally, you're bought and paid for. Now they control you. Real talk. This is what's going on in these streets right now. This is why a lot of these content creators, they don't even mention my name because what they're trying to do, suppress me in the algorithm. In other words, they all in agreement. Let's not mention Ringo's name. Let's not mention his name. Don't mention him in no videos. Don't react to his videos. I put out some of the best videos on YouTube, the best breakdowns, the best reactions. Nobody's doing reactions to my reactions. Why? Because they're all in agreement, gang. When I tell you I know what's going on in these streets, I've been here since 2006, gang. I know when people have conspired together and made an agreement. Because if it would, let me explain something to you guys. With all the things that I talk about, if you go do a research, date, time, stamp, look through all my videos, look at the dates, look at the times, look at the stamps, go to other people's platforms, look at what I've already talked about, go to other people's platforms, look at the dates, the times, and the stamps. Everything I talk about, they talk about. Everything I speak on, they speak on, word for word, copy for copy. And that's what they do. They mimic everything. Destiny swap, energy harvest. That's what they do on social media. But that's going to change because I got some things coming. And the things that I got coming, you can't mimic, can't copy. Let's get back to the content. Hit that like button. Let's go.
You too prideful, man. This is crazy, man. Salute to Rollo. I see you in the building.
Make sacrifices, take a step back, adjust, work hard.
He's saying that because what he's really wanting is for the brother to go buy a course and join the Patreon.
That's right.
That's what he's really saying.
Yep.
And he didn't give up. But more importantly, he's authentic. That's what I love about him. I love the fact that he is authentic. He seems like a guy that is humble enough to learn and then adjust and then really get it. I think that he's going to be okay. Yeah, he's young. He's probably more recently married, got a kid or whatever. You're not going to have it all 100% figured out. But you know what he is? He's authentic. He's real. He's authentic.
He's just gaslighting the viewers at this point.
And he's real.
He's gaslighting him.
Ringo went from defending Anton to now calling Anton a fake individual, a fake Christian, and a coward. All it took was 30 days for Ringo to switch up on Anton. Ringo switched up on Anton in 30 days. You went from giving that man a praise and worship service to now criticizing him and saying he's a fake individual, a fake Christian, and a coward. All it took was 30 days for you to flip the script. Oh, I get it. Anton didn't support you. I guess you felt like, well, if I defend Anton will start supporting me. And when Anton didn't support Ringo, then all of a sudden Ringo turns on Anton, calling him fake, calling him a coward. But you were just worshiping the man 30 days ago, just defending the man 30 days ago. So all it took was for 30 days for you to switch up on this guy because Anton didn't give you the support that you felt like he should have gave you. Ringo, you are weak.
Saucing him up to kind of make it look like, in order to make him, I guess, contact him like, yo, bro, yo, I saw your video. Saw your video, dog.
You saw my video?
Yeah, man. You was reacting to my video the other day.
Oh, yeah. That video that I did? Yeah. Did you join my Patreon?
Patreon? What's that?
Nah, dog. I got a Patreon. You know what I mean? I got this
Stuff. You want to be a YouTuber, get a camera, get to work. Get a camera, get to work. That's support. You understand? Financial support is support. That's support. Anton Daniels never supported Ringo TV. Never, ever supported me.
You see what this is about? He said Anton never supported Ringo TV. So that's what this is all about. He felt like if I defend Anton, maybe Anton will start supporting me if I defend him. The moment he seen that Anton was not going to support him, he flipped on Anton. He turned on him. Man, Anton ain't never supported me. Man. Anton fake. He a coward. He a fake Christian. Well, Ringo, Anton was all those things when you defended him. He was guilty of all those things when you defended him 30 days ago.
Anybody can shout your name out. That don't mean nothing. But when the content creator direct people to go to your platform, like, hey, here's the link. Check out this guy's video. I think it's dope. You know, go support them. Go subscribe to them. You know what I'm saying? I stamp the approval. Definitely, you won't be disappointed. That's support. You understand? Financial support is support. That's support. Anton Daniels never supported Ringo TV. Never, ever supported me. So to those of you that seen him say or utter those words, I need for you to know that man has never supported me.
Listen, stop buying these courses from these guys, man. Stop buying these courses. And you heard what he just said in the chat, right? He said he don't even know who I am.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you guys, these YouTube streets, hey, if Brother Fritz is still here, I hope you're watching all this. I hope you're learning a couple of things. These guys are insecure. With all the money they make, they claim, these are insecure men. I'm serious. And you heard what he just said in the chat, right? He said he don't even know who I am. I'm telling you guys.
What you mean says anti-Ringo TV. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too.
That's crazy.
Ringo TV says, anti-Ringo TV was hilarious last night. He mocked him saying Anton Daniels said, bro, I love my stuff.
And you heard what he just said in the chat, right? He said he don't even know who I am. I'm telling you guys.
Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV.
Do you see the hypocrisy of Anton Daniels acting like he's shouting me out? It's all fake, man. And see, the reason why I got to make these videos is because what he's doing is he's just gaslighting the people. And none of that helps my platform. If Anton Daniels wanted to help my platform, all he had to do is just share my videos. All he had to do is just take 3 of my videos and put them on his community posts. Hey, check out Ringo TV, fam. Look at the videos that he made, you know, defending my situation with my daughter. Really appreciate that, brother. Here, go.
See, now you guys see what this is about. Ringo felt like if I support Anton and defend him, maybe Anton will start supporting me. Once he realized that Anton was not going to support him, then he started making videos saying Anton is fake, he's a coward, he's a fake Christian. All it took was 30 days for Ringo to switch up on Anton. And you got the nerve to call somebody fake? Please take a long look in the mirror, Ringo. If anybody is fake, if anybody's fake, it's you. Mad because Anton Daniels wouldn't support you. Then all of a sudden you turned on him.
Show some love. That's how you support, brother. You understand? But he don't ever support. He's selfish. He want to be the guy that does everything.
He sound like a scorned baby mama. He's selfish. He don't support me with money. He won't even acknowledge me. You sound like a scorned baby mama because your baby daddy then moved on to a younger, more attractive woman. You sound like a scorned bitter baby mama. Anton ain't never supported me. He fake. He only cared for himself. Anton is selfish. He never supported me financially. You sound like a scorned woman. This is pathetic.
3 of my videos and put them on his community posts. Hey, check out Ringo TV, fam.
Yeah.
Look at the videos that he made, you know, defending my situation with my daughter. Really appreciate that, brother. Here, go show some love. That's how you support a brother.
See, he just told you. He said, I defended Anton. I defended the fact that people was talking about his daughter. And when Anton never supported him based on that, he flipped the script and said, okay, I'm going to talk crazy about Anton. So you're just mad because Anton is not supporting you.
See if Anton Daniels acting like he's shouting me out.
Oh,
It's all fake, man. And see, the reason why I got to make these videos is because what he's doing is he's just gaslighting the people. And none of that helps my platform. If Anton Daniels wanted to help my platform, all he had to do is just share my videos. All he had to do is just take 3 of my videos and put them on his community posts. Hey, check out Ringo TV, fam. Look at the videos that he made, you know, defending my situation with my daughter. Really appreciate that, brother. Here, go show some love. That's how you support a brother. You understand? But he don't ever support. He's selfish. He want to be the guy that does everything. If you already got it, you're already good. Help out the next brother so he can eat, so he can win. It's like they don't be wanting nobody to eat, fam. That's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Let me shout out these super chats. Let me see. Shout out to Denise for the $10 support. Denise for the $10 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show.
Ringo ain't, he said, here go Ringo, Anton ain't never supported me. Anton is fake. He's selfish. He all for himself. Anton refused to acknowledge me. I defended this man and he still refused to acknowledge me. He still refused to support me financially. You sound like a scorned, bitter baby mama because her baby daddy then moved on to a younger, attractive woman. That's exactly how Ringo sounds. You're bitter. You're scorned. Anton pumped and dumped you. He wants nothing to do with you. Anton didn't give a damn that you defended him and his daughter. That wasn't going to make Anton support you just because you felt like you wanted to defend him. See, Ringo feel like Anton owes him something because he defended Anton. Anton thought to himself, man, I don't owe this dude nothing. But in the mind of Ringo, he feels like Anton owes him something for defending him.
Shout out to U.S. Army Retired. Shout out to you for the $200 support. Shout out to you. You said, I Googled YouTube revenue for 2026. They take 45% super chats and the hearted thanks. You now, so the creator of the content is to migrate to different platforms. YouTube took it. Coming in, they're supporting you, but because I never did. So return that back to sender.
In the chat, right? He said he don't even know who I am. I'm telling you guys. Yo. Now I want to hear what Brother Fritz have to say after the 8 minute and 30 some second. That's why I said I got his video there, because I want to review the whole video. Because Anton didn't do that. If you want to review the man video, review the video. Don't cut the video at the 8 minute mark. That's crazy.
Cash App is good. Is if you have a regular cash, in order to do, feeling like doing anything, bro. A lot of y'all see these videos and everything just be nice and cool.
Doing bad. You ain't give him nothing. You ain't give him nothing.
To the person in the vertical live that says once you hit 5K, they force you to get a business account. Something like that is what happened to me. I had to pay some bills and killed. Remember, y'all, there was a CEO of Cash App that got, can't see it, so I read it. He said, I'm just calling it out for what it is, straight up.
I don't rock with none of you YouTubers, straight. Because I already know how y'all move. You know what I mean? You want that dude to become a patron so that he could come over there and try to get whatever you got going on over there. You need to give him the game, and you didn't give him nothing.
Right, nothing.
You see what I mean? You ain't get that man nothing. You want to hear gaslighting the brother talking about, yeah, you're this, you're authentic, you're being transparent. Nobody don't want to hear none of that nonsense. You ain't give him no information, dog.
And all he wanted was some advice. Good advice to help him as a content creator. And this is why I keep telling you, a lot of these YouTubers, they're gatekeepers. They're gatekeepers. They want to be looked upon as a god. They want people to worship them. They're not interested in showing nobody no love. That's why I keep saying, man, you need to get with like-minded people, people that want to grow, people that want to work with you, people that understand purpose. And that is what's going to help you to be a better creator. First of all, you got to rock alone. You got to be by yourself, learn.
Now he's jealous of Anton's money. He said we was jealous of Anton when all I did was roast him for the things he did, never talked about his money. He said Anton is fake for not supporting him financially. Ringo feels like Anton owes him something because Ringo defended Anton and his family. And when Anton never showed any love in return, Ringo got upset about it, started calling Anton fake and a coward and a fake Christian. Well, Ringo, you knew all this. Listen, everything you're saying about Anton now, Anton was the same guy when you defended him. The only difference is you're mad because he didn't support you. See, listen, Ringo felt like, well, if I defend Anton Daniels, he'll be my friend. Do you know how fake and feminine you look, dude? He felt like if I defend Anton, then Anton will be my friend. Anton didn't want to be friends with you. That's why he never gave you a shout out. That's why he never acknowledged you. He didn't care that you defended him and his family. Anton didn't care. And Ringo was highly upset about that.
How to survive by yourself. YouTube is not easy. It's not for the faint at heart. It can really destroy you. Real content creators know the struggle, the sleepless nights, the days you cry. Yeah, cry, shedding tears because of all the work you put in. See, a lot of times you just watch videos, but there's people that be up all night working and trying to figure out how to put out a video and how to do this, to pay the rent, to pay the mortgage, to just get by.
Nobody in these YouTube.
There's a lot of YouTubers, right, who want me to stay at the bottom. They don't want me to grow. With a platform of 223,000 subs, I should be getting average 30 to 100,000 views every time I post a show. That's the type of numbers I should be getting all the time. On the minimum, 20,000 to 40,000.
See, Ringo is upset about the fact that his views ain't good. And he's upset about the fact that Anton didn't support him. Anton never showed him no love. See, he felt like Anton could give him a boost in the algorithm. So you know what Ringo did? I'm going to defend Anton Daniels and go in on everybody who talks about him. Well, Anton didn't give a damn that you defended him. He didn't give you no shout out, never supported your platform, and you're bitter about that situation. See, he said it himself. I should be getting way more views. I should be making way more money. I got 207,000 subscribers. Subscribers don't matter when the people ain't rocking with you, bro. Let me say it again. Subscribers don't matter when the people ain't feeling you.
You ain't get that man nothing to make him grow. Nothing. And that's the problem with these YouTube streets. Everybody is grimy, and ain't nobody really your friend. If there's anything you gotta learn, Brother Fritz, is nobody in these YouTube streets is your friend. None.
And they don't want you to win. There's a lot of YouTubers, right, who want me to stay at the bottom. They don't want me to grow. With a platform of 223,000 subs, I should be getting average 30 to 100,000 views every time I post a show. That's the type of numbers I should be getting all the time. On the minimum, 20,000 to 40,000. That's good views. That'll earn you good money. You understand that? But when you have a platform and you have all these subscribers and you're not getting the views and you're literally fighting, bro.
Yeah, we need the people to get the likes up, man. We should have way more likes. If you're watching the content and if you're enjoying the content, make sure that you get the likes up. Support the platform. Put some respect on the show. Get the likes up, bro.
1,000 to 40,000. That's good views. That'll earn you good money. You understand that? But when you have a platform and you have all these subscribers and you're not getting the views and you're literally fighting, bro. Fighting, putting out content, and it's good content. And it's like, damn, where is everybody? What's going on? Why am I being held back? Is it the people? Is it you, the viewer, that want to see me die? You want to see my family in the street? Like, which one is it? I'm a family man. So it's almost like I'm fighting a machine. And then you got other YouTubers that don't put out good content. They lie, they manipulate, they gaslight, they grift, and they get all the views. All the views. Hundreds of thousands of views. And it's almost like you got to be a liar. You got to be a very manipulative devil on social media in order to get support. You really do. When you're honest and truthful, nobody supports you. When you're real and authentic, they see you as fake. I don't know. But you just got to keep grinding until you break through the wall of the algorithm. Let's go.
Everybody trying to use the next man. They don't really have no love. It's very few people on YouTube that really got a love for doing content.
That's a fact.
Everybody else is just playing a game. That's all they do. You understand? And that's exactly what they did to Kevin Samuels, dog. He was rolling solo. People befriended him. They came in, and he started mingling with everybody. Everybody was eating off of him. They were riding his coattail.
That's true.
Now he gone. You see that? He gone now.
But they sell it to you. And the thing is, when they sell it to you, you're not guaranteed to grow anyway. Because at the end of the day, it's going to take work. Anybody selling you a course on YouTube or any social media platform telling you that if you buy this, you're guaranteed to have this success and you're going to make all this money. And, I'm going to teach you how to live stream. And nobody could teach you that. That's something you just got to go do. You got to just pick up a camera, talk, find your niche, find what you do, make your mistakes, and build your tribe. Your tribe will find you. There are people out there that are viewers that think like me. They understand me. As soon as they see me, they already done know. I'm a breath of fresh air. As soon as I talk, they just know. Yeah, I'm the guy they're supposed to be listening to. Everybody else, they don't even listen to. You just got to find who rock with you. But it's going to be a tough job. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of people supporting you and putting out the word. That's why on YouTube, they don't mention my name. That's why they don't mention my name. That's why, I mean, think about this. Excuse me. Who do you see on YouTube doing reaction videos to my content? Like, just be honest. One or two? You don't see everybody doing the same thing. You don't see nobody reacting to the content. You would think they would be like, yo, Ringo made a video about Anton Daniels. Yo, man, I'm going to react to this, bro. No, they don't. Because if they do, that's them promoting my name. So now their viewers will know who I am.
Well, I'm reacting to your video right now. If you talking crazy about Anton, I'm doing it. But it doesn't matter if I react to it. Nobody's going to watch it because a lot of people don't like you. Ringo, you was caping for Charlie Kirk, twerking in a MAGA hat. You said that Charlie Kirk did more for the black community than MLK. A lot of people wasn't feeling that. They're not rocking with you, bro. You a certified Sambo, again, Goofy Gilligan. Come again.
That's why you don't see none of them doing this. I make videos. I mention these people's names. You never see them make a video. What? Ringo said something about me. Let me respond. Nope. Gatekeepers. They want to keep your name suppressed so none of their viewers know. Listen, if all of these YouTubers, if their viewers know who I am, they would not be watching those other guys no more. Because they would know where they get material from.
Ringo, if you've been on YouTube since 2006, why would people need to react to your videos? You said you've been on YouTube before everybody in the black sector. Then if that's the case, why do you need people who came in the game after you to react to your videos? Everybody should know your name already. You sound crazy. Everybody should know your name. If you've been on YouTube since 2006, you shouldn't need people to react to your content. Everybody should know who you are. Apparently, they do know who you are. They just don't like the content because you a pander bear. You a tap dancer. You a butt kisser to the MAGA community. You was caping for Charlie Kirk with a MAGA hat on. And most people ain't feeling that, bruh.
Where they get inspiration from. And they'll just come listen to me. Because I'm the source of what these guys got. That's why they don't give me no credit. So when I heard Anton shouting me out, I knew that was fake off the top because he never shows up and show love. Never. Never. And there's a lot of people in this space that is fake. It's not just Anton that's fake. There's a lot of YouTubers that are fake, man. But it's up to you viewers to know who's real. Shows up and show love. Never. Never. And there's a lot of people in this space that is fake. It's not just Anton that's fake. There's a lot of YouTubers that are fake, man. But it's up to you viewers to know who's real. The real content creators that put in the work, you don't support them. You support the fake ones and you help them to grow. If the people want you to grow and be successful, it's up to the people. Not even YouTube can stop that. YouTube can shadow ban you and do all that they want.
Well, that is true. A lot of black people do. A lot of black people, unfortunately, do support fake people. You know how many black people support Anton Daniels, and these fake as they come? Tons of black people support Anton. I'm convinced that a lot of our people just like fake stuff. You got black people who listen to Officer Tatum. They listen to Ringo. They listen to Anton Daniels. So I'm convinced a lot of FBA people just like fake individuals. They do. And this is the thing. It ain't because Ringo is tap dancing. Tap dancing ain't gonna stop black people from supporting you. It's not. Because if that's the case, nobody would support Anton Daniels. If tap dancing was so bad in the black community and it was frowned upon, if that was the case, you wouldn't have black people supporting Anton Daniels. So what does that tell you? Black people ain't got a problem if you a tap dancer. They're still going to support you. Look at all the support Anton Daniels gets from black people in the black community. That proves everything that I'm saying. Black people will not cancel you for being a tap dancer in a sambo. They're not going to cancel you for that. Because if that was the case, Anton wouldn't have a YouTube career.
But it's up to you, the people. You decide. And that's why if things is not growing on my end, it's you, the people.
Like Kevin Samuels did. This brother right here looking for advice, real advice, from people that actually care. You don't care. I know your type, right? I know how people move on YouTube. One of the best things you can do at Brother Fritz is pretty much focus on what you do in terms of your skits, the jokes that you say you do, your edits.
Listen, if black people was really against sambos and tap dancers, Anton wouldn't have a career. Tommy Sotomayor wouldn't have a career. The reality of it is people don't like Ringo because he's a grifter. Being a tap dancer ain't never stopped black people from supporting Anton Daniels. Being a tap dancer ain't never stopped black people from supporting Tommy Sotomayor. So it's not because Ringo was a tap dancer. People don't like Ringo because his personality is dry and whack. There's plenty of sambos on YouTube who gets a lot of support from the black community. Anton happens to be one of them. Tommy happens to be one of them. Officer Tatum happens to be another one. The thing is, Ringo don't have the talent that he believes he has. Being a tap dancer ain't gonna stop black folks from rocking with you. Anton Daniels gets tons of support from the black community, and he's a certified sambo, but that don't stop black people from sending him money. That don't stop black people from supporting him.
It might take you long to do your edits, but do your edits. Do your long edits, perfect what you do, release your content, and don't mix mingle with nobody. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people in these streets would befriend you, act like they're rocking with you, and then stab you in your back. Do you understand me? They will stab you in your back and then make a video about you. This video is from the heart. This is what I do. And I don't care about your status in these YouTube streets. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. None of that stuff mean nothing to me, because everybody gotta die. Everybody gotta die. And from that man's mouth, he made it very clear what his intentions is, how he move, and I'm trying to make Brother Fritz see the real. When somebody do a reaction video, they gotta break down your video. That's what they gotta do. They gotta break it down. Not BS you, not play games, none of that stuff. They gotta break it down. And what I'm trying to show you is real information that's gonna change your life. That's gonna make you understand. You gotta take care of your personal life. You gotta take care of your health. Make sure your wife is good, your kid is good. There's nothing wrong with being a man, changing diapers. There's nothing wrong with wanting to spend time with your family. Anton didn't address none of those issues, dog. None. He didn't address none of your family issues, health issues, nothing. The minute you mentioned Jesus Christ, he stopped the video. He stopped the video. Y'all saw it in real time in 4K. Why?
Well, me personally, I don't compare myself to anybody on YouTube because there's nobody to compare myself to, because I'm one of the OGs that been on YouTube since day one. And that's just the way it always been. YouTubers are in competition with others. See, here's the thing. When I started this particular platform, right, the original name was Black Male Advice TV. And I felt that calling the platform Black Male Advice TV was kind of alienating other ethnic groups of people. Maybe they would think it's sort of like a pro-black channel or some channel that just only caters to black people. And I had a lot of white viewers that would come by. They would always have to announce, hey, I'm white. Am I allowed to be here and post a comment? And I just got tired of having to keep saying, you're a viewer. You can come view the platforms, open to anybody. all day reacting. Sounds and reactions, it gets boring because everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing. So it's like the content value is dead. They're killing the content. You understand? It's dying out because too many people are doing the same thing. Too many. So the niche is dying. So in order for you to stay afloat, you have to be, number one, intelligent. You have to be able to keep the audience attention. You're going to have to be able to break down things in a way that is totally ridiculous. Don't fucking copy me, man. Be your own man. Be your own.
On YouTube, they will join your Patreon because that's the goal. And you can't tell me that's not the goal. You're trying to get his attention to make him join your crew.
That's what he wanted. He wanted Fritz to join his Patreon so that he could get money out of him monthly. That's the goal.
That's what the goal is.
So I gotta give him some love.
Guys, this is why I'm branching off into other things. I know I said we coming with a new show, we're doing this. You guys have to understand. Family life is difficult. There's a lot of things that goes down. And I don't talk about all these things. I talk about a few things I'm transparent with. At the same time, I realize that a lot of you don't really care. And that's why I have to focus on other things besides the regular content that I normally do. That's why I'm going to get into something new that is totally unique, that nobody's doing, that separates me from the pack of wolves. That way, when I upload a video, the video is going to get hundreds of thousands of views. That's my goal. Go to them. Live chat right now. I'm putting you all on notice because when the live stream is done, I expect to see you in the comments. Yo, I was here when Mr. B started on YouTube. He was go.
I gotta show him some love. That's dope. I think that he's awesome. I like the fact that he's self-aware. I like the fact that
There's a lot of YouTubers that are awesome that you never mention. There's a lot of YouTubers that do content that are better than you, and you never mention them.
That's a fact.
You don't even shout them out. So you're being a total hypocrite right now. Just like all the other creators that act like they helping somebody. You did not help this man even by mentioning his name. You didn't help him. You didn't help him, even though
You knew Anton was a hypocrite when you was defending him. You knew Anton was fake when you was defending him. See, this shows you how fake Ringo is. The whole time you knew Anton was fake, but you still defended him. You still supported him. The only reason that Ringo is now calling out Anton is because Anton refused to support him. Anton didn't support him, so now he said, oh, he's fake. He was fake when you was defending him, bruh. It's not like Anton changed into a whole nother person in 30 days. Anton was the same guy when you was defending him, homie.
you mentioned his name, you didn't help him.
Go.
I gotta show him some love. That's dope. I think that he's awesome. I like the fact that he's self-aware. I like the fact that
There's a lot of YouTubers that are awesome that you never mention. There's a lot of YouTubers that do content that are better than you, and you never mention them.
That's a fact.
You don't even shout them out. So you're being a total hypocrite right now. Just like all the other creators that act like they helping somebody. You did not help this man even by mentioning his name. You didn't help him. You didn't help him. Even though you mentioned his name, you didn't help him. You know why? Because you didn't support him.
Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV.
You didn't support that,
I like
man.
his content too.
But you're going to get paid from doing that video. You're going to make more than $100 off of that video right there.
Shout out to No Captivity with Freezy. I got you, brother. I think we should line something up. Shout out to No Captivity with Freezy. You dig. Shout out to the introverted rock star as well, man. Shout out to my people.
I'm authentic. I'm as real as it get.
He's cooking. There's some stuff that I don't necessarily care about, but that I wouldn't do. I'm not going to criticize him for it. I just say that I'm not changing no diapers.
Again, he threw it back in the man's face. I'm not changing no diapers. Why are you throwing that in the man's face? That's disrespectful. He changing his child's diaper. There's nothing wrong with that. No man should be feeling ashamed for changing his own daughter's diaper or son's diaper. I don't know the sex of the child. But my point is, you brought it up again. Like, it's almost like you're trying to belittle the man for changing a diaper like he ain't nothing.
Why is
that a problem that you change your son or daughter's diaper? Now, we understand it's the woman's job to nurture the baby, but at some point, as the father of the child, you're going to change their diaper. Maybe the mother might be asleep. Maybe the mother might be at the store. At some point, you're going to change diapers as a father. Anton tried to shame this man for changing his child's diaper. That's crazy. That's the only thing that I agree with Ringo TV on right there.
He's cooking. There's some stuff that I don't necessarily care about, but that I wouldn't do. I'm not going to criticize him for it. I just say that I'm not changing no diapers.
Again, he threw it back in the man's face. I'm not changing no diapers. Why are you throwing that in the man's face? That's disrespectful. He changing his child's diaper. There's nothing wrong with that. No man should be feeling ashamed for changing his own daughter's diaper or son's diaper. I don't know the sex of the child. My point is, you brought it up again. Like, it's almost like you're trying to belittle the man for changing a diaper like he ain't nothing.
Why is this person in the live chat talking about nonsense with Anton? Let me look at this comment, man, because I don't know why you even posting this. Anton is not the only YouTuber who has a Patreon. The topic is not about a Patreon. The topic is about Anton basically reacting to a video, and he's not giving the advice, but instead he's telling the person to come to his Patreon. Why don't you just give the person the advice? The topic is not about Patreon. Anybody can have a Patreon. I have a Patreon. I don't do shit over there. I don't got no fucking time. I got people that probably sign up over there expecting shit. I don't got no fucking time to be there. You know what I mean? I don't got no time. I got too much shit going on in my life right now. Do you understand me? If people understood the level of stress I deal with on a day-to-day basis, you don't know the half of what I deal with. Because you don't have those responsibilities. Right? So let me see what else you had to say here. Patreon or whatever he has. I don't like certain things about Anton either. I don't like how he talks about everything, but he should not be the focus. Why would you say Anton should not be the focus when the fucking topic is about him being fake, shouting me out, but yet a year ago disrespected me? Why would you say he should not be the focus when he's the fucking focus? Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? See, this is my problem, man. It's like people are slow. People are really slow. Do you understand the purpose of this video stream here? You're saying he shouldn't be the focus? Wow. Absolutely amazing.
So you never changed a diaper before? You ain't never changed your own child's diaper before? Is that what you're telling us? You're too good to change a diaper?
Why is it that everything with you is focused on beefing? If I'm beefing with somebody, I'm going to be by your door. If I'm beefing with you, I'm crashing out. Why is everything got to be beefing? That's the only thing you gravitate to. If you believe everything is beefing and you're tired of everybody beefing, why the fuck you here? Anytime, see, this is why I cannot stand this space, bro. Because I'm the only one that's real. You got all these YouTubers.
He said he's the only one that's real. No, you're pretty damn fake. There's nothing real about you. Anton was fake last month when you was defending him. The only reason you're calling this man out is because he didn't support you. He didn't acknowledge you. That's the only reason that you're calling him out now. You knew Anton was fake last month when you was defending him. Ringo TV is as fake as they come.
Because this is not about beefing. This is about correction. This is about Anton. All of a sudden, it's beef. You're here saying that about Anton. All of a sudden, it's anytime. See, this is why I cannot stand this space, bro. Because I'm the only one that's real. You got all these YouTubers talking all this crap about Anton right now. the Freezer Man, the Red Suppressions, the Laquanaquanas, all these people making videos, getting all these views talking about Anton. The minute you got all these YouTubers talking all this crap about Anton right now. The Freezer Man, the Red Suppressions.
So he called me the Red Suppressor. He just took a shot out. He just took a shot at Freezy and he just took a shot at me. Aha.
Anytime, see, this is why. This is why I cannot stand this space, bro. Because I'm the only one that's real. You got all these YouTubers talking all this crap about Anton right now. The Freezer Man, the Red Suppressions, the Laquanaquanas, all these people making videos, getting all these views talking about Anton. The minute Ringo TV talks about Anton, all of a sudden it's beef. You're not
because you was just defending Anton. You know what makes it different, Ringo? I was clowning Anton. I was clowning Anton 2 years ago, and I'm still clowning him today. You was just defending Anton 30 days ago. Now you're clowning him, telling everybody he's fake. That's what makes it difference. You are slow. If anybody is slow, it's you. You was just defending that man 30 days ago. Now you're making videos calling him fake.
Platforms of all these other people saying that. You're here saying that because I'm addressing the real issues. This is what happens when you're a real content creator. And this is how I know everybody on YouTube is fake. When everybody else is talking about Anton Daniels, nobody's saying anything. Y'all celebrating it. Y'all supporting all these other content creators. You're giving them super chats, cash apps, Venmos. You're giving them all the views, all the clicks, everything. You're cheering them on. Ringo's addressing Anton. Oh, I don't want nobody to be beefing. I don't, you know. You know why? Because I'm real. All that other stuff where you see these people talking about Anton, that's all fake. I told y'all, Freezer Man and Anton are cool. They're not beefing. I told you that's a skit. That's a grift. They acting like they beefing to get the views and the clicks. I'm correcting the situation.
Hey, Freezy. Hey, man, shout out to No Captivity with Freezy. He said that Freezy is not really beefing with Anton, like they're just playing everybody for views. According to Ringo, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I truly believe that Freezy seen how fake Anton was and separated himself. That's truly what it is.
Situation, showing the viewer the hypocrisy of Anton Daniels. And he will never respond to this because he's a fraud. Let's go.
I hope y'all hearing this. I hope y'all listening to this.
Exactly, Freezy. Where's the MAGA hat, man? Listen, Ringo, where's the MAGA hat, bro? Did you get pumped and dumped by the MAGA community, Ringo? Let me tell you something. Ringo went from being a gamer, then he became Red Pill, then he became a Hebrew Israelite, then he became a certified Sambo and a MAGA supporter. Ringo don't know what direction he want to move in, don't know what he want to represent, don't know what he want to be. He's confused. You went from being Red Pill, then you became a Hebrew Israelite, then you became a full-on Sambo MAGA supporter. Where's the MAGA hat, Ringo?
Ringo's addressing Anton. Oh, I don't want nobody to be beefing. I don't, you know. You know why? Because I'm real. All that other stuff where you see these people talking about Anton, that's all fake. I told y'all, Freezer Man and Anton are cool. They're not beefing. I told you that's a skit. That's a grift. They acting like they beefing to get the views and the clicks. I'm correcting a situation, showing the viewer the hypocrisy of Anton Daniels. And he will never respond to this because he's a fraud. Let's go.
Ladies, I hope y'all hearing this. I hope y'all listening to this. Because he's basically saying he never, oh, I won't change no diaper. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So you never fed your baby? You never held your baby when they were small in your arm and fed them some milk? You never rocked them to sleep? So you never bathed your baby?
Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too.
This is telling us a whole lot about you, sir. If you never changed your diaper, you never fed the child, you never bathed the child, and you spend no time with the child.
Anton said he wouldn't be changing no diapers. So what that says about him as a father, he was not there.
That man is a better man than you, fam. If you ask me, he a better man than you. He spent more time with his baby than you spend with yours. That's exactly what you're telling me. I would have never said that. I would avoid what you just did. And you rubbed it in a little bit more by saying, oh, I would have never, changed no diaper.
Ringo is just upset that Anton never gave him the recognition that he felt like he deserved. He's mad that Anton is not supporting him. He said it earlier in the video. He said that Anton should support him because he defended Anton. Well, let me tell you something, Ringo. Anton doesn't owe you a damn thing. Anton didn't feel the need to support you. When he saw you defending him, he said, okay, that's cool, whatever, but I'm not going to link up with this dude. And Ringo felt disrespected. Listen, Ringo, you knew Anton was fake when you was defending him. You got enough common sense to know that he was fake back then, but you supported him anyway because you felt like Anton could boost your platform. You felt like Anton can boost your platform regardless of the fact that you knew that he was fake 30 days ago. The moment that you realize that Anton would never support you, now all of a sudden you're talking greasy about the man, the same man you defended 30 days ago.
That's crazy. Any woman that would hear that from your mouth is going to look at you some type of way and be like, you wild. Because that's your baby. That don't make no sense. I would have.
Again, this guy in the live chat, right? Let's keep addressing you because for some reason, you keep putting Anton on a pedestal. You said, why do all the guys in this space, this sector, feel like Anton is the big time YouTuber? I don't feel that. I don't think he's shit. If I felt he was some big time YouTuber, I'll be kissing his ass like everybody else do. You know, all these YouTubers who are trying to befriend him, trying to be cool with him.
So on one hand, you say people are kissing his ass, but when people was roasting him, you said that they're haters. You're not making sense, homie. You said Anton got a lot of people kissing his ass. That's true. I've seen a lot of people kissing his ass and looking past the fact that he's a hypocrite. I see those people out there. But at the same time, you got upset when people was criticizing him and calling him out. So you're mad when people support Anton, but then you're mad when people criticize him. Which one is it, Ringo? You got to take a stance. Now you're mad at the people for kissing his ass. 3 weeks ago, you were mad at the people who criticized him.
You know, normally when you feel somebody's up here, you don't have nothing negative to say about them because you want to be in their good graces. I don't care who.
Ringo, you was just kissing Anton's behind 3 weeks ago. You was glazing him, defending him, kissing his behind in hopes that Anton would give you a shout out and send you some support. Once you realize that Anton was never going to send you the support, now you're making videos talking crazy about him. You was just kissing a man's behind 3 weeks ago. Now you're going to talk about other people that kiss his behind? Man, stop it.
Yes. You do. You're the one who believe he's this big time YouTuber. Anton has no talent. People work for Anton.
Anton has no talent, right? He has no talent. Okay, check this out. You got a Ringo fan in the building, just a gang goofy Gilligan. If you're a Ringo fan, you're a gang goofy Gilligan. Ringo's mad at the people who kisses Anton's ass, but he was just kissing Anton's ass 3 weeks ago. So be mad at yourself. You belong in the same category. You was just kissing that man's behind, bro. Defending him. So on one hand, you're mad at the people who defend Anton, but on the other hand, you're mad at the people who criticize him. And you were just defending him yourself. You was one of Anton's biggest ass kissers, one of the biggest one, if not the biggest.
You know, all these YouTubers who are trying to befriend him, trying to be cool with him. You know, normally when you feel somebody's up here, you don't have nothing negative to say about them because you want to be in their good graces. I don't care who he is. You do. You're the one who believe he's this big time YouTuber. Anton has no talent. People work for Anton. Anton do not edit videos. Anton don't cut videos. Anton don't do no thumbnails. Anton don't do no work. He hire people. He don't work. Only time he works is when he does the morning show. That's it. Or when he goes on a panel. He just sit there and he let everybody else be on the panel and work. The Room 9 channel, all of those people that are there, they're the ones doing the work. Y'all just can't see. Take all those people away and leave Anton by himself. See what happens. See what happens. Anybody that is able to rock out on YouTube by themselves with no panel, by themselves, their own edits, do their own videos, their own thumbnails, that's a YouTuber. Do you understand? Anton don't do that. So I don't look at him as any sort of big time YouTuber, right? So let me see. You says, I never even knew who he was until this year.
You don't have to look at him like a big time YouTuber. He is a big time YouTuber, regardless if you like Anton or not. The fact is, Anton is a big YouTuber. He's a huge YouTuber. The man has 1 million subscribers on one channel. So the reality of it is, it don't matter if you like Anton or not. He is a big YouTuber. It don't matter how you want to look at it. The way you look at something doesn't change the facts. It doesn't change reality. The man is a big YouTuber. You ain't got to like him. You ain't got to love him. You can dislike him, but the fact still remains. The man has 1 million subscribers. That makes him a big YouTuber.
The more you talk about him, the bigger he's getting. That's you who feel that way. The more you talk about somebody doesn't mean the bigger they get. No, not when I speak about them. See, what I'm speaking about is his character. He has bad character. He's not a trustworthy man.
Ringo was just singing Anton's praise 3 weeks ago, defending him. You was just singing the man's praise 3 weeks ago. Oh, I get it. Anton didn't support you, so now you want to talk greasy about him. Ha ha ha.
Not when I speak about them. See, what I'm speaking about is his character. He has bad character. He's not a trustworthy man. And he's fake. Think about it. I'm saying these things. Where he at? You think he's going to make a video to address anything that I'm saying? Of course not. He would never do that. The last thing Anton would want is for his viewers to watch my videos, because then they're going to see the truth. And they're going to know who's real and who's fake. See, all that nonsense with Corey and all that stuff, that's internet. What I'm dealing with here is character. Don't ever utter my name talking about you rock with me and you know you don't. Don't be fake. Right? Let's get back to the content. Hit the like button.
Never said that over the air.
Not me. I'm not changing no diapers. I'm not sending my chick to work while I change.
Notice, you see how he's doing it again? I would never change no diaper while sending my wife to work. So now you're making the man look like he sent off his wife to work. Like, in other words, woman, get on out there and work. We got to make money. Like, why are you doing that? You're belittling the man now. That's not encouraging the man. It's like you're kicking him while he's down. You're saying, I'm better than you. I'm a better man than you. I don't got to make my wife go work. I'm better than you. I don't got to make my wife work. You out there sending your wife to work while changing diapers? You ain't no man. That's exactly what you're doing to the man. That's wrong. You're supposed to be doing that mess. And then with your whole following, everybody probably looking at him like, yeah, man, he weak. Yeah, he changing diapers. Look what you're doing to him. if he changed them damn diapers. It's his kid. I change all my daughter's diapers. I got 4 daughters. The fuck I look like coming online talking about I don't change no damn diapers and my wife doing all the damn work, doing everything around the house, and I'm not helping supporting the kids. That's crazy.
Damn, bro, you got 4 daughters. You can't, Ringo can't. So what that means is Ringo can't produce boys. Ringo can't produce boys. He can't produce them. Damn, Ringo, you can't even produce boys, man. You got 4 girls. I'll be mad as hell if and listen, you should love your daughters, regardless if they're, listen, you should love your children. But damn, I know Ringo got to be mad that he can't produce boys. I know he got to be mad about that. Because see, this is the thing. Girls don't pass your name down. They get married and take on another man's name. So you got 4 children and no boys, all girls. Man, that's crazy.
This just goes to show y'all, man. A lot of these dudes that be claiming like they got kids, they don't be taking care of the kids, man. They don't. They don't be in these children's lives, man. They don't be in the lives of these children. They just be perpetrating a fraud to look good for social media. But they don't be in these kids' lives.
Now, I don't mind her working while I work too, especially if you don't have kids. But if you got a small kid, you stay home with the kid. I'm going to go ahead and get it. And he's a registered nurse. I don't understand. Like, you should be able to get more opportunities. Registered nurses, and I'll go out of town. I'm traveling nurse, all of that stuff. I'm going to get it. But
again, you're not a registered nurse, so you don't know what this man deal with. I told you, there's a video on YouTube or on TikTok of a registered nurse who is literally on TikTok crying because they're not making any money. They can't afford groceries. The cost of living is up. People are paying mortgages, car notes, insurance, dental, all sorts of stuff. This woman is literally, I think it's a white family too. Not a black family, a white family. And she's crying about all we got in our bank is $300. $300, man. People struggling. Don't make it seem like, oh, he's a RN. He's supposed to have it together. He's supposed to be making a truckload of money. You don't know what that brother dealing with? He said they got to pay off. They had to pay off some debts. They had to do this. They got a house. So there's a lot of things that they probably dealing with that we don't know about, which is their personal business. This don't make no sense, man. Listen, I reviewed this entire reaction video. I have not seen this man get this man nothing in terms of hope, encouragement, anything to make him a better YouTuber or whatsoever. So there is nothing on your Patreon worth it. Blah, 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 blah. You could put your mind to whatever you want. Okay, that was a long time ago. How come you ain't hit the gym yet? What's going on? I'm still waiting for those results. The court want to know what's going on with that gym. What's going on? Still ain't getting in that gym yet? When you gonna get in the gym, Anton? Anton, when are you gonna get in the gym?
Girl, I can't believe this. What? You know Anton Daniels. Yeah, I heard of him. He still ain't go to the gym. He be over there walking around in Coogi sweaters. You see how much pounds he weigh?
And he gonna answer, I don't need to go to the gym. I got money. It don't matter that Fleet said I got a nice booty. I got money. When you got money, you ain't got to go to no damn gym. Money is the only thing that matter, and I got a ton of that shit. I don't need to go to the gym. I got money.
See that too? He look like that hamburger helper guy. Yeah, I don't know what's the matter with him.
But Anton said,
He be walking around thinking he the man. He's a joke.
the other day I heard him talking about, I forgot exactly which state it's in, but it's where I guess they had some ice storm, and the people has been out of power for like 2 weeks. They've been with no power. And he was talking about blaming it. The people you should blame is the governor, the mayor, and all this other junk. Anton don't understand nothing about infrastructure. He don't understand nothing about power grid and how this stuff works. Normally, when you have an ice storm or anything of that sort, you get a...
Here go Anton. When you got money, you don't need to go to the damn gym. I don't need to exercise. I don't need to lose weight. I got money. Going to the gym doesn't matter as long as you got money.
Warning that, there could be a possibility that lines will be down and power will be out, and it's going to be out for a certain amount of time. You get that warning ahead of time. Sometimes some power companies tell you not to use the power during a particular time because it would put a high demand on the grid and all this other stuff. And people don't care. They go ahead and do it anyway. Then when everything gets shut down, they start to cry. The truth is, most Americans are not prepared for, a collapse, or if things go left, or natural disasters. We're not prepared for that because we live in a time where it's like microwave. Like, I'm originally from New York. So in New York, when it snows, the sanitation workers, they go out there and they do a heck of a job to clear the roads, to clear the streets. Out in North Carolina, it's a different story. It's not an on and off switch. In an event, power went down. The
YouTubers and all this other stuff, but he didn't help this YouTuber. He didn't help me working around the house, doing some work, some electrical work. And I had Anton's video playing in the clouds, because that's what I do. I watch everybody on YouTube. I'm not...
Notice what I just said. I watch everybody on YouTube. But Anton said he didn't even know who I was.
No damn hater.
Hey, he salty about Anton saying he didn't know who he was. He's salty about that.
To keep power on.
This is nasty work, bro. This is nasty.
You have a generator because they weren't prepared. He could have took the time to do that, to empower the people, but he didn't do that. Instead, he was playing the blame game and playing politics at the same time. And people were just getting angry. Let's go.
This is nasty work, bro. I thought you was gonna get that guy some game, yo. I was literally working around the house, doing some work, some electrical work. And I had Anton's video playing in the clouds, because that's what I do. I watch everybody on YouTube. I'm not...
Notice what I just said. I watch everybody on YouTube. But Anton said he didn't even know who I was.
No damn hater. I watch everybody's content. But the thing is, he said he starts off his video by saying he's shouting out his fellow YouTubers and all this other stuff, but he didn't help this YouTuber. He didn't help him at all. You know? And again, guys, when you deal with people like Anton, guys, I'm going to say this again. Women that are considered beautiful, 10s, the way you deal with them, they focus on their beauty. Once you don't pay that no mind, they lose all power. People like Anton.
That is true. The way you disarm a beautiful woman is you have to take her beauty off of the pedestal. Now she's forced to show you who she is as a woman, but you disarm a beautiful woman by saying, hey, yes, beautiful, that's cool, but I'm not so impressed with your beauty. That's genetics. You didn't work to get that. So once you disarm them, now they're forced to show you who they are as a woman and what type of value she could bring to your life. So you got to disarm them. You got to take their most powerful weapon away. And what's their most powerful weapon? Their sexuality and beauty. Strip that away, and now they're forced to show you what they're really made of and who they are as a woman. It ain't going to be based on her outer appearance. But very few men could actually do that. Most men are so infatuated with the woman's beauty that they're so infatuated with the woman's beauty that they're willing to overlook all of her character flaws because they're so infatuated with the beauty and maybe her booty. You got to learn how, you got to charm and disarm that woman. How do you charm her? Spit some game, knowledge, wisdom, and information. How do you disarm her? Well, you disarm her by minimizing the beauty and telling her she needs to bring other things to the table to impress you. Anyway, let's go.
Focus on money. Once you ignore the money and focus on his own insecurities, he don't have no power.
Facts.
Powerless. Totally powerless.
You take the money away, you'll find out who the man really is.
Money out the equation, that man is insecure. Have a lot of fears, a lot of things that he deal with in secret that he don't want you to know. So I want to make sure that Brother Fritz understand that you're actually a strong brother. Because any man that's holding down a family, any man that is on a 9-to-5 grind, doing YouTube, going through the struggle, figuring it out, you're a man. And you got to be encouraged and stand tall. Don't let nobody try to break you, make you feel like you're less of a man because you're changing diapers or your wife or whatever had to go back to work. Listen, your family struggles is your family struggles. Fuck everybody else. You know what I mean? You got to walk your own path. You got to do your own thing. They ain't walking in your shoes. And remember, on social media, everything is content. So half of the time, you can't even take people serious because they fake. They not real like me. I'm real. I'm 100% real. I don't sugarcoat for nobody.
He said he's 100% real. You're not 100% real. You're calling this man fake, but you was just defending him 3 weeks ago. You're not real. You're pretty damn fake yourself. You want everybody to hear you call Anton fake. You was just singing his praise 3 weeks ago. Shut up, dude.
And that's why they hate me, because I'm just real. I say what needs to be said. I don't sugarcoat. I don't hide. I speak my mind straight. That's why they hate me. But it's cool. Life have a way of making the first last and the last first. Life have a way of doing that.
You know what I mean? I want you to have the real information to get you through.
Shout out to him. I hope that everything works out for him. And I'm gonna, again, if I clip this up, I'll put the link to his channel in the description. I think that is a good. Y'all said fix his face.
And you know, it's so crazy. He never did.
Let me see if he's talking about anything else.
If I get this job, I'm gonna be getting paid.
He actually never did, guys. In the video, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna put the link in the description. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." You know, he never did it. He never did it. He never did it, guys.
The most I ever gotten paid before in my life. So I'm excited for that, but it's gonna be nice. And I'm still keeping the job I have now. It's gonna be days.
Okay, go get it then, big dog. I like that.
Whatever.
And that's pretty much that, guys. So that's my take on the situation, guys. Pretty much Ringo TV show any love, post a comment, nothing. Ain't that amazing? What kind of man he is.
And I'm still keeping the job I have now. It's gonna be days.
It's pretty much official. And it's like he didn't show the character of a man that respect other men. I put out, if you want to call it the test, to see what kind of man he is. You know, when he had his issue with Corey, I made multiple videos, guys. You go back and look at those videos, man. You would have thought that with the videos that I made, that me and Anton was cool. Like, me and this dude, we knew each other. I was defending this man's daughter and breaking down the situation between Corey and Anton. And at no point did Anton come into a video, show any love, post a comment, nothing. Ain't that amazing?
So it wasn't genuine. You was defending Anton in hopes to get his attention. You didn't do it for genuine reasons. Man, I defended Anton. He ain't come to my show. He ain't post a comment. He ain't saying no support. Anton didn't even acknowledge me because you defended Anton for selfish reasons. It wasn't genuine. You defended Anton in hopes to get his attention, in hopes to gain his support.
Multiple videos, guys. You go back and look at this. Pretty much Ringo TV reactions expose Anton Daniels fake shout out. If you weren't here from the beginning to hear all the facts and hear all the receipts, you would just have to watch the replay. I want people to know the truth. The man is not real. I try to get this dude the benefit of the doubt. testing the temperature, seeing where he is, seeing how he really move to see if he's official. And it's like he didn't show the character of a man that respect other men. I put out, if you want to call it the test, to see what kind of man he is. You know, when he had his issue with Corey, I made multiple videos, guys. You go back and look at those videos, man. You would have thought that with the videos that I made, that me and Anton was cool. Like, me and this dude, we knew each other. I was defending this man's daughter and breaking down the situation between Corey and Anton. And at no point did Anton come into a video, show any love, post a comment, nothing. Ain't that amazing? And this is what goes on in these YouTube streets. These guys would watch you in the clouds, seeing your work, and would never support you. It's just like on Instagram. You post your stories and you see all the names of everybody watching your stuff, but they never come through to show you no love. Not even give your heart a heart. They don't even heart your photo, nothing. That's how it is on YouTube. And this is what you, the viewer, must understand. You come to YouTube, you view content. I appreciate that. At the same time, YouTube is a business. And in this business, content creators do not want to see other content creators grow. Their greatest fear is you surpassing them. You got a lot of content creators. They buy views. They buy subscribers. They do anything to try to make themselves look like they're growing because they're competing with other people. It's a sickness. It's a real sickness, guys. Believe it or not, a lot of people are buying views, buying subscribers, low key, just to make themselves feel like they're successful. Absolutely sick. But that being said, guys, we're going to get up on out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video. It is what it is. Like I said, guys, when the video stream is over, we need you to pull up in the comments. Pull up in the comments, post comments, talk about the video.
Well, I need you guys to do the same thing. I be saying the same thing. I agree with Ringo on that. Now, when this video uploads to YouTube and the live stream is done, get in the comments and give your thoughts about the show. Give your thoughts on Anton. Give your thoughts on Ringo. Make sure that you guys get in that comment section heavy. I see you guys. Listen, I see you guys in the live chat. That's cool that you guys are in the live chat. But I need you guys to get in the comment once the video uploads to YouTube. Full show.
You know what I mean? Say something in the comments. Let YouTube know that, hey, this video here is good. This video here helped me to understand. When you post a comment, YouTube reads it. The AI reads it. That's how other platforms grow. When people post in the comment section, the AI is looking at the comments, reading it, seeing the reaction of the people. Those of you that are on Facebook and you share it on Facebook, they don't have no events. They don't hold events. They don't have content creator events. They don't do nothing, bro. How you have all this money and don't do nothing in the creator economy? All of these guys that claim they rock with Kevin, none of them have done nothing for that man to this day. For his fans. Some event where everybody could come out and pay their respects, enjoy, eat, drink, have a good time, learn about content creation, learn about this, learn about social media. Nothing. All this money. Ain't doing nothing with it. That's why Mr. Beast is a billionaire. You know why? Because he's pretty much one of the only YouTubers that have invested money. You understand? Because of creativity. Hills and everything is great. Blow the minds of the viewers. Have y'all noticed that? Yeah, remember when the whole Charlie Kirk thing went down and I was posting videos getting 400,000 views, 200,000 views, and all these YouTubers was doing reaction videos calling me a sellout while I'm growing.
Well, you are a sellout. See, you was kissing the behind of Charlie Kirk and the MAGA community. That's the only reason you was getting those numbers. You're not getting those numbers anymore because you're not as good as you think you are, Ringo. You got a dry personality and you fake and phony. You went from supporting Anton to now talking crazy about him. I want y'all to hear what he said again. Yeah, you was kissing the behind of the MAGA community for those views.
Have y'all noticed that? Y'all remember when the whole Charlie Kirk thing went down and I was posting videos getting 400,000 views, 200,000 views, and all these YouTubers was doing reaction videos calling me a sellout while I'm growing. But when I'm not, you don't even hear them. They don't make videos when I'm not growing. Only when I'm getting views. That's when everybody want to talk about me. That's how you know that these people don't want to see you grow. But it's cool. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do.
People was doing reactionary videos because they wanted to show the world how much of a Sambo you actually are. They wasn't making videos because you was growing. They was making videos because you was over there tap dancing, eating butter biscuits. You was tap dancing and eating butter biscuits. That's why they was doing reactions to that garbage you was putting out about Charlie Kirk. See, Ringo never wants to tell the truth. Nobody looked at it like you were growing. You was tap dancing and eating biscuits over there, pandering to the MAGA community, massaging the sack of Charlie Kirk, hoping that you would gain some more white followers, some white subscribers. That's why you was doing it. You was shucking and jiving. You was pandering to the MAGA community. And people did reactionary videos so that everybody know how much of a sucker you actually are and what you're willing to do to gain attention. Anything to gain attention, even pander to the MAGA community.
And hey, you can laugh. You can laugh. Your laughter provides me energy. It provides me strength. And I see that as, that's not the payout every month. This dude is fake, man. That page today. Thought I'd check you out. And I'm disappointed. Clearly, you don't watch my show. And I lead every day with prayer. Good luck, bro. It's the same ninja that y'all seen in the beginning. I was like, yeah, shout out to Ringo TV. I fucked with his content. It's the same guy. This is what I mean about fake people, bro. I had to show you these receipts because this dude is fake, man.
Very insecure. Do you know most beautiful women are insecure? Most beautiful women are very insecure, even though they look good. Now, on the surface, we might say stuff like, man, she's so beautiful, she could get any man she want. Yeah.
See, I put the arrow there because I'm trying to show you in real time that he's in my live chat.
Any man to smash, but that's all she got.
That's why I screen recorded just in case he tried to go to the video and delete his own comment, because you could do that on YouTube. On YouTube, you could go back to the old videos and then retract your comment. That's why I screen recorded to publish it here so that it's forever public knowledge, because people try to hide the receipts. You know, let's go.
What did you do for this brother?
And again, the timestamp, January 7th, 2025, I made this video stream. Anton pulled up because I was pretty much critiquing the video that he did with the brother, Fritz. And he didn't like the things that I had to say because he didn't offer the man no advice, none. He's always telling people to go to his Patreon. Fuck your Patreon. If you're trying to get black people to come up, this is how I know you ain't shit. Because if you a dude who got it, this is the thing that I don't, this is what I just don't understand, is when a man boasts about having all this money, all this bread, all this success, and you put everything behind a paywall and you make yourself out to be a god that know it all. When Kevin was here, you weren't shit. When Kevin was here, none of you YouTubers that claim you rock with him, none of you were even relevant. None of you. It's when Kevin died. That's when all of you ninjas began to grow because y'all stole Kevin's blueprint. If you really that dude who really want to see brothers come up and you got the info, why are you telling them to go to your Patreon? If you're this mega millionaire who's just racking in the dough, why are you on YouTube all day? What businesses produce all of these millions?
Anton makes the bulk of his money on YouTube. So, of course, he's going to be on YouTube. That's where his bread is coming from. What you're saying makes no sense. If he got 1 million subscribers and he's getting millions of views every month, of course he's going to be on YouTube every day. That's where the bulk of his money is coming from. You don't make any sense. Anton, you ain't this. Anton, you talk about you got all this money. You keep talking about the man's money. Listen, homie, I criticize Anton for his character. I don't never talk about the man's money because I don't care about his money. I criticize him for his character. I criticize him for the blatant hypocrisy. You don't see Red Supreme making videos counting Anton's money, but Ringo does.
You came online to tell everybody about your payout. You came on YouTube. You was like, yeah, man, this is the payout that I got. Why are you showing people that for? To try to make people look at you like that's not the payout every month. Every YouTuber know that. You got good months, bad months, horrible months. Sometimes some months you ain't make $1. But if you're a dude that got it and that brother was asking for support and help, why you don't offer it? You the same ninja that promoted that other crazy woman talking about she's living in her SUV. And you made everybody go over there to subscribe. You promoted her for about a good 14 to 19 minutes. Why? You promoted her, a fraud, an entire grift. Ain't nobody living in no SUV in 3 degrees outside. 3 degrees outside, you want me to believe that you're sleeping in an SUV for a whole year? I ain't buying that. That's a lie. But people will do this type of grift content because they know people like seeing people downfalls. You still ain't respond to that. All the stuff I had to say about you, Anton. All the stuff that I had to say, you ain't say nothing yet. You know why? Because you're a fucking coward. When it get real and you got like seeing people downfalls, you still ain't respond to that. All the stuff I had to say about you, Anton. All the stuff that I had to say, you ain't say nothing yet. You know why? Because you're a fucking coward. When it get real and you got real men calling you forth, you're quiet. That shout out you gave was fake because you never supported me. Ninjas like you calling you forth, you're quiet. That shout out you gave was fake because you never supported me. Ninjas like you don't.
You never supported me. You know, like you got a girlfriend who say, you don't never help me with my bills. You don't never support me. You don't do anything for me. You sound like a bitter girlfriend is mad that her boyfriend don't support her financially. That's how you look, Ringo. That's how you sound. You ain't never supported me. He got his finger wagging like, you ain't never supported me, Anton. You sound sassy.
Fucking like me. Never did. That's a lie. But people will do this type of grift content because they know people like seeing people downfalls.
Yeah.
You still ain't respond to that. All the stuff I had to say about you, Anton. All the stuff that I had to say, you ain't say nothing yet. You know why? Because you're a fucking coward. When it get real and you got real men calling you forth, you're quiet. That shout out you gave was fake because you never supported me. Ninjas like you don't fucking like me. Never did. I avoid snakes like you. But for some reason, I remembered we had this encounter. I remember.
You ain't never supported me, Anton. You don't even like people like me. You don't help me with my bills. You don't give me no money. You don't never support me. People like you don't like me, Anton. See, this is all about money. You're mad that Anton didn't give you attention. You're mad that Anton didn't give you money. You sound like a bitter, scorned baby mama that's mad that her baby daddy ain't supporting her. You ain't never supported me. You don't never give me no money.
Because you're a fucking coward. When it get real and you got real men calling you forth, you're quiet. That shout out you gave was fake because you never supported me. Ninjas like you don't fucking like me. Never did. I avoid snakes like you. But for some reason, I remembered we had this encounter. I remember. There was a time when I remember I had a run-in with this dude. Not under the Millionaire Morning Show account, but the Anton Daniels account. Yeah. Look at you in the comments. Talking about you never heard of me before. You know how crazy you sound saying that? Go ask all your YouTube buddies. Go ask all your YouTube buddies. You know who Ringo TV is? See if they tell you I never heard of him before. You played yourself, dog. And I knew you were being fake when you said it. You felt uncomfortable saying it. It was almost like you trying to duck some type of...
You don't never support me. You don't never spend time with me. You don't never be spending your money on me. You be spending your money on those other women, but you don't never spend time with me. That's exactly how Ringo sounds. That's exactly how he sounds. You don't never spend time with me. You don't never spend money on me. You don't even like me for real. Oh my God.
Smoke. Like I don't want no fucking problems with Ringo. So let me give him a little shout out, making him feel good. Fuck your shout out. I don't need nothing from you, dog. Cause you fake. It's all your YouTube buddies. Go ask all your YouTube buddies. You know who Ringo TV is? See if they tell you I never heard of him before. You played yourself, dog. And I knew you were being fake when you said it. You felt uncomfortable saying it. It was almost like you trying to duck some type of smoke. Like I don't want no fucking problems with Ringo. So let me give him a little shout out, make him feel good. Fuck your shout out. I don't need nothing from you, dog. Cause you fake. You understand? I don't appreciate that. It would have been better if you never said a word. But don't say, shout out to Ringo. I rocks with your content. And you never showed up to any of my shows. Never showed no love.
You ain't never showed up to support me. I ain't never seen you show up to any one of my events. You don't spend no money on me. You don't never support me. You don't even like me for real. But you always spending time with those other women. That's exactly how Ringo sounds. I want to see it again. Listen. He sounds like a bitter woman that's mad at her boyfriend who don't spend money on her, that ain't spending time with her.
Because you fake. You understand? I don't appreciate that. It would have been better if you never said a word. But don't say, shout out to Ringo. I rocks with your content. And you never showed up to any of my shows. Never showed no love. Never supported. That's the thing I don't like about ninjas, bro. When they act like they rock with you and they never support you, bro. Never. Ain't that sick? Let's go.
In terms of knowledge and expertise, what did you...
Hey, man, who want to pull up real quick, man? If you guys want to, if anybody want to hit the link and pull up, I got another 20 minutes, man. So if you want to pull up, speak your piece and land your plane, man. But you guys want to pull up, hey man, I'm gonna drop the link. You ain't never supported me. You won't never come to none of my events. You don't never give me no money.
Do for him? You ain't do nothing for him. You cut him off at the 8 minute and 30 second mark. You said this is a motivational speech. I thought you liked the brother. I thought you said he cool.
Shout out to MW for the $10 support.
I don't want you. Don't call my phone no more. I'm gonna block you. I don't never want to see you no more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna block you. Matter of fact, you need to just delete my number. I'm gonna block you from my telephone. I don't never want to speak for you. I don't never want to speak to you again. That's exactly how Ringo sound. You never supported me. You don't never give me money. King Judah, man. Let's read up King Judah.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right, bro. Listen, I'm over here dying laughing, bro, on my way home. But listen, bro, I'm gonna double back because I've been listening to a while. Then we're gonna get to roasting this fool. But anyway, I wanted to point something out that I don't know if you knew this or not, but you know, have been on YouTube for a while. But I'm gonna tell you how fake this dude is, bro. Everything he said about Anton is true about himself too, or maybe worse. So Ringo been in this space for a long time because you know I'm a Hebrew Israelite. At one point, Ringo was too, right? Yeah. So what happened was he got cool with another content creator called New Breed. New Breed is also a Hebrew Israelite. So what happened was they was tight. They was like they got real big.
Yeah, shout out to New Breed. Damn, Judah, it was finna get good, man. Judah was getting ready to start cooking. You don't never support me. I'ma block your phone. I don't want to hear from you no more. You selfish. You only think about yourself. You don't care about me. I'm struggling. You don't never give me no money. You don't do anything for me. You've never supported me. I'm gonna block your phone number, and I don't never want to hear from you again. See, that's how Ringo sounds. That's how a bitter, angry woman sounds when she's pissed off with her boyfriend. Yeah. That's how Ringo would sound. I'm going to block your phone number. I don't never want to hear from you again. You got it. You got it, Judah.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get it off quick, bro. I'm on the road. But I was saying that they was cool, bro. But what ended up happening was they was really putting money together. They tried to build a community for Hebrew Israelites to really live like a community. And long story short, bro, Ringo stole money from.
Well, Judah on the road, man. His connection is bad. Damn, Judah, I wanted to hear what you had to say, man, because Ringo was a Hebrew Israelite at one point. He ain't a Hebrew no more. Right? You don't never spend time with me. I'm sick of you not spending time with me. You don't care about me. You selfish. You don't never help me with my bills. You don't never give me no money. You don't never give me the attention that I feel like I deserve. All right, Ringo, go ahead. Ringo is sassy as he want to be. Just sassy. Let's sit up there looking sassy.
Word from Snoop Dogg. You don't miss. Keep going, bro, and stay strong. Appreciate you for the support.
Oh, man.
Those of you,
I'm gonna block your phone number. You ain't gonna never be able to contact me again. You ain't gonna never hear from me again. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you on the phone. I'm gonna block your phone number today. I don't ever want to hear from you again. See, and that's the type of energy that's coming from Ringo. The type of energy that you get from your woman when she's pissed off with you.
those of you on the vertical live, you already don't know what to do. I'm not going to say it again and again and again. If you rock with the platform, you should know what to do already. Make sure you do those things.
Go ahead, Judah, man. I wanted to hear what you had to say, my brother. Go ahead.
Look, man, I'm about 15.
Damn. Yeah, man, the connection ain't gonna work, man.
Let's get back to the content. Let's go.
You were trying to gas him up so he could come to the Patreon and buy a course. Yo, this is crazy, dog. At least the brother came over here to the platform. He showed up in my live chat. And, you know, he even supported the show. Imagine that, bro.
Now, keep in mind, Brother Fritz, he came to the platform and he showed love and he supported the show. Anton got all this bread, never showed up, never showed no love.
See, now you counting them as Anton got all this money and you still won't pull up and support me, but he got all this money. Just sounding sassy over there. Listen to this fool. Anton got all this money and he still don't want to support me.
Yo, this is crazy, dog. At least the brother came over here to the platform. He showed up in my live chat and, you know, he even supported the show. Imagine that, bro.
Now, keep in mind, Brother Fritz, he came to the platform and he showed love and he supported the show. Anton got all this bread, never showed up, never showed no love. Isn't that amazing? The ones who always say they got something, never show you no love, never showed you no support, nothing. What did he think? He thought because I made some videos defending him and his daughter that somehow he could just kind of butter me up with a little shout out and make like I'm supposed to be happy about that. Fuck your shout out. That wasn't real. See, what was real, dog, what you said a year ago. You said you never seen me before. So if you never seen me before, what happened? How all of a sudden, a year ago, you never heard of me, never seen me before. You said you were disappointed with my content. Now, all of a sudden, you rock with my content. Which one is it?
Okay, the same thing you're saying about Anton can be said about you. You're saying that Anton is fake, but you saying that Anton is fake, but you was just supporting Anton 30 days ago. Which one is it? You support the man 1 week, then the next week you talking crazy about him. You was just singing his praise 3 weeks ago. Now you're telling us that he's fake. Yeah. Let me bring Scoop up, man. Scoop, man, you got it, my brother.
Salute, Red. Salute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Salute to you. Salute to the chat. Judah was cooking, boy. I was trying to finish and wait to see what he's about to say. I know he got some good info. But yeah, this dude is something else, man. He's sitting up here. That is not a good look for no man. I'm sorry, that's not. You sitting up here crying over another man. You all in your feelings behind another man that's pretty much similar to who you are. And you crying about it because that man ain't acknowledging who you are. Since when do men need other men to validate them or they feelings is hurt? Oh my God. Where's his masculinity? He done lost it. He sprung on Anton. Him and Fleece fighting for Anton. Oh my God, that is bananas. I mean, are you serious? This man, just like I said about Anton, I don't know how he has any followers at all. Like, people can't see through this. You can't see what this man is pulling. This man got a whole wife and 4 daughters at home. How you got time to be crying over another man and what he do with his bread, how much money he making, and how come he ain't put you up and shouted you out so you can share some of that success with him? That ain't what men do. This man, I swear to God, he can't be FBA. If he's FBA, we got to get him out the way. If he FBA, he got to go. I don't believe he FBA. I think he's from somewhere else. Because, man, that energy is off. You know, we don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always say get down where you mad at. You know what I'm saying? This man begging like his name is Keith Sweat. Begging, please, Anton, please. You done forgot about me. You told me I was once your boo. Like, for real? Man, come on. This man oh my God. The internet's forever. He ain't gonna never forget this. and Red, keep on real. Every chance he get out of pocket, remind him, play this video. Put his butt back on blast. Why he talking about red suppression? He know what your name is. Him and Anton, they know what your name is. You sitting up here giving they behind the blues and they don't like it. So now they want to come back, cry, and pretend he's something he not. Where the MAGA community at? Where, he the one was praising old boy when he took it to the neck. You know what I'm saying? He felt everybody wrong. So why ain't you worried about them? How come you ain't over there talking to them? Because I know what community he talking to. He ain't trying to talk to them folks. Let them help you. Let them raise your platform up. Man, it's done for him. Last I heard, Walmart's hiring, Target's hiring, Kroger's hiring. He might want to go up there and start putting in them applications trying to get him a new career. Because his career busted, man. He done. He done self-snitched on himself and made himself look ridiculous. This man is ridiculous. And anybody defending him, you look ridiculous. Defend somebody this ridiculous. He done sold out. He done made himself look foolish. You know what I'm saying? He needs to just tuck his tail, shut it down, and never be heard from again because he ain't benefiting nobody. He making himself look bad. Who mans is this? What woman married this fool? You know what I'm saying? He needs to be checked. He needs to be pulled from the internet and told this ain't your lane. You made yourself look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, School, you know how baby mama said, you got all this money and you don't send me nothing. That's how he sound.
Facts.
Anton got all this money and he still don't support me. Like, what?
How you wondering about what's in another man's bank account to the point you crying over it? I mean, come on, man. That's baby mama energy all day long. Did you just get paid? You didn't give me none. You don't see my hair and my nails. Look at me. Look how I'm looking. You were supposed to take me and get my hair and nails done. I need some money. So you expect me to cook dinner tonight, but I can't get my hair and nails done? You got me looking bad. That's how he acted. Anton's supposed to take care of his grown man behind. Look out for his grown man. But I'm talking about that's not love. That's not the love you show another brother. What kind of love he talking about? That fleece love? This man looking for love for another man. Looking for another man to big up him. Man, he need his man card snatched, revoked, burnt, and thrown off the Santa Monica Bridge. What the hell is he talking about? Talking about that. That's not how you show another man. Why are you looking to another man? That's your wife's job. Go get some love from your wife. But for Anton, you mad because another man got success and you want a piece of it because he's more successful than you are. So you gonna go to the internet to go at him and tell all your viewers, everybody on the internet, that you disgruntled. What's next? You're gonna be sitting outside this man's house crying in the car? Call him on phone. You see me out here. Why don't you come outside? I need to talk to you. You see me out here. So I'm going to just keep honking the horn till you come out. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to keep on honking this horn. Big. Bring your behind off. Shoot, I'm a maker, man. You better come on out here. Like, really? Seriously? Man, shouldn't nobody listen to this fool ever again. He clowned himself, Red. His career is over.
And then he said this. He went on to say, he said, yeah, and I defended him and his daughter, and he still don't support me. I'm like, what?
Zesty. That is zesty. You can't get no more zestier than that. I'm like, damn, is he trying to be the next Fleece low key? I'm like, you and Fleece feel the same way about Anton. What's this, a lover's quarrel? You mad because he paid Fleece some attention, but he didn't pay you no attention. So now what? You gonna go over there and try to break that relationship up because you want Anton to pay you some attention. I mean, that's what he sound like, man. What is wrong with your zesty behind? Man, he better not be FBA, Red. He better not. It's over for FBA if we allow this man in our community. He got to go. He better be a tether, man. He better skip on back to where he came from. And he talking about, I'm from New York, like that make him, like that excuses his actions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care where you from. You could be from Phoenix, Arizona, or San Diego, California. You still ain't no man. Because ain't no man gonna be crying over another man. You can sit up and look like his eyes watery, his tear ducts are opened all up, his face look like he been crying, and he done set up his rant and went on a whole rant. Not one mention of a female, he done mentioned a whole man this whole time. It started worried about some man and what he got, to the end of him worried about some man and what he got, and because he didn't get no attention from said man. Oh my God. His wife better be getting the papers right now, because you ain't got no man, lady, whoever you are. That is not no man. You need to get rid of him. He crying over another man probably more than he ever cried behind you. That's zesty. Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. Man, hey, we don't claim him. He not the representation of what a man should be. Ain't nobody, I'm not claiming him. I don't know who he is, but he can't come over here with us, Red. I'm good on him. I'm going to land it right there.
All right, shout out to Scoop, man. Shout out to Scoop in the building. But yeah, man, he over there crying. He said, I defended Anton and his daughter, and he still won't support me. He still won't pull up the show No Love. Anton got all his money, and he still don't want to support me. He's selfish. He's fake. And then he said, yeah, when I was getting all those views defending Charlie Kirk, then people was making reaction videos about me. That's the only time you were worth talking about, bro. I was getting hundreds of thousands of videos when I was defending Charlie Kirk. That's the only time black people started talking about me. Yes, because you was tap dancing to get butter biscuits from the MAGA community. You was ready to bust it wide open for a real one. You was ready to bust it wide open for the MAGA community. Huh? That's the only time he was getting views, when he was tap dancing for the MAGA community. When Ringo was not tap dancing and pandering to the MAGA community, nobody watches his content. The only time y'all want to make reactionary videos about me is when I be tap dancing for the MAGA community, caping for Charlie Kirk. Exactly.
See, I ain't doing no sneak this and stuff. I'm calling you straight. And I know you watching, because y'all always watching in the clouds. But y'all too damn pussy to actually respond, because you're talking to a man. You're not talking to another YouTuber playing a griff, because I'm not playing with none of that mess. Let's go.
Brother Frizz, he pretty much came over here and supported the show. He supported the show, guys. Ain't that something? That's crazy, man. Let's get back to this work.
Yo, shout out to Brother Fritz, man. Shout out to you for the support. I want y'all to see this. Brother Fritz is the same guy that Anton reacted to in the video, right? He reacted to his video. And then once I saw that Anton did a horrible job reacting to the video, I went and said, let me react to the video and give the brother real advice. You know what I mean? Real world advice that can help him on his walk and his journey on YouTube. Because YouTube can be a place where you just get frustrated. You have your wins, you have your losses, you have your down days. You know, I go through it, and I know a lot of other content creators go through it. You even had iShowSpeed literally going through it, because he realized that YouTube is playing with the numbers, they're playing with the views, and he's a multimillionaire. You would think he wouldn't even be complaining, but when your views is being tampered with, and you know you're doing a heck of a job, that's fucking with your money, dog. It's not a game no more. And I work too hard, bro. Putting in work. Get shadow banned. Views not going nowhere. Nobody supporting the shows. That shit'll make you feel like quitting.
I want y'all to hear it again. I'm putting all this work. Shadow man, y'all don't want to support me. Your support should come from the MAGA community. Why don't you start back tap dancing for Charlie Kirk? The black community ain't got no business supporting you. Your support should come from the MAGA community, not from black folks. Black folks ain't got no business supporting this buffoonery that you over there doing.
But because he realized that YouTube's playing with the numbers, they're playing with the views, and he's a multimillionaire. You would think he wouldn't even be complaining, but when your views is being tampered with, and you know you're doing a heck of a job, that's fucking with your money, dog. It's not a game no more. And I work too hard, bro, putting in work. Get shadow banned, views not going nowhere, nobody supporting the shows. That shit'll make you feel like quitting. It'll make you just give up. I'm done. Get shadow he wouldn't even be complaining, but when your views is being tampered with and you know you're doing a heck of a job, that's fucking with your money, dog. It's not a game no more. And I work too hard, bro. Putting in work. Get shadow banned, views not going nowhere, nobody supporting the shows. That shit'll make you feel like quitting. It'll make you just give up. I'm done. Because it's like you're going through it. And only a real content creator know what that feels like. A real one that been there day and night, every day doing the same thing. I don't put out bullshit content. I put out real content, breaking down videos. And when I gave this brother advice, that came from the heart. I wasn't playing games. I didn't.
Ringo said y'all ain't supporting him, man. He said he putting in all this work. Anton won't support him. The black community won't support him, but he's over there putting in all this work, and you guys refuse to acknowledge him. He been putting in all this work with no acknowledgement and no support from the community. Shame on y'all for not supporting Ringo.
Charge him for nothing. I didn't say join a Patreon. I didn't say none of that stuff. Shows. That shit'll make you feel like quitting. It'll make you just give up. I'm done. Because it's like you're going through it. And only a real content creator know what that feels like.
King Judah, you got it.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so look, bro, like I was saying, he stole the money from New Breed when they created that community. What happened was when New Breed put him on black, because New Breed, the way New Breed said he tried to solve it behind the scenes before he made it public. This dude blocked his number, disappeared, didn't want to talk about it. So now he did it on purpose. The way New Breed was saying it, he thought it was a mistake. But when you ran off with it and then blocked him, now he know you did it on purpose. So the community turned on Ringo because the community rocked with New Breed. Do you know New Breed he went ghost for a while, but when he did speak on it, the first thing he said was he blamed it on New Breed, said New Breed was fake. Then he said, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite no more because everybody started rocking with New Breed because he stole this man money. This how you know he don't have integrity. This dude, he let that change his faith. How do people holding you accountable make you say, I'm not even a Hebrew Israelite no more? This is how sensitive he is. He wanted people to support him in his wrongdoing, right? So I'm listening to this dude, and this was like 2 or 3 years ago, Red, that this happened. So after that, I stopped listening to him, but I'm watching how he changes his viewpoints and everything he believes based off what the viewers say. Listen at what he's crying about right now. He never told you that Anton actually did anything wrong. He just said he didn't shout me out and help me get views. This man just went on a rant about I Show Speed. He never talked to I Show Speed or watched this. He never said nothing about I Show Speed first. All he knows is that I Show Speed gets a lot of views. This man is a fact. He's a YouTube fact. And I done came on your channel before and talked about people like him. He is no different than an Anton, bro. He pointing the finger because just like you said, in his mind, if I support you, even if you wrong, then you supposed to support me, because he know he was supporting Anton when Anton was dead wrong. You supported that man for talking to a booty bandit. You supported him for giggling when the booty bandit got at him. You supported him for all that because you thought he was going to turn into views for you. He said, yeah, when I was talking about Charlie Kirk, I was growing. But I don't know if people understand when you listening to the psychology of a man, how sad that sound, how weak you sound as a man, for me to know you get on YouTube every day and nothing you say, you believe it. All you doing is seeing what you say and what's going to get the most views. And you would change your whole belief if saying something different to get you more views. And you can tell by the way he talked, that's how his mind works. Yeah, I was supporting Charlie Kirk and everybody was reacting to that. But as soon as that died down, nobody's talking about me no more because I was talking about Charlie Kirk. How you go from talking about Charlie Kirk and then he fixed his mouth to say, Anton, if you really cared about black people, you would do this or you would do that. You don't care about black people. You don't. It's like these people, bro. I'm glad you have the type of channel you do. It's not a lot of people doing what you're doing. You really have a lane that most people not on yet. But I think the more and more people like Ringo show their hand, Anton show their hand, a couple other ones, these coons, Tommy, Hodge twins, because on your channel you talked about it before. It's real big money right now. If you're gonna be a black person and you're gonna talk down on the black community, a lot of the white folks gonna support that and you're gonna boom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So the next lane is gonna be a lane that you've been in, Red. It's gonna be a lot of real people who gonna be putting this on the forefront. The way you be putting them on blast, you creating a lane, because I can see that coming in the next year to where everybody gonna start to see. Because I think with YouTube, bro, a lot of people don't cross-watch content. I do. So you know what I'm saying? That's how I know a lot of these dudes, because I watch a lot of different type of content. And so when it double back like a dude like Ringo, they got a lot of people that don't understand who Ringo is. Did you hear him crying? Yeah, I was here before Kevin Samuels. Y'all didn't support me. Y'all didn't watch my videos, but Kevin Samuels said the stuff that I was saying. Bro, I do not respect the man that cried like that, bro. If the people not rocking with you, that's not Kevin Samuels' fault. You see what I'm saying? If both of y'all in the same lane, but that's like P principles. You know what I'm saying? The P principle, you don't hate the player. If they choose him, they chose him. How you gonna talk down on him? You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing with these views and these subscribers. You can't choose who rock with you. And you said something that stuck out. You said he has a bland and boring personality. He does, and he don't realize that. He talk like the black version of that man on. Remember that old commercial, the Visine commercial for dry red eyes? That's how he talk.
Right.
You think people, that's not gonna get the people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he mad because he don't, there's another problem with people like him or Red. He don't fit nowhere. So think about people that's like him, bro. The way you talk and how you carry yourself, you don't like real black people don't rock with you. You don't fit in with us. But you also not white enough for them to like you either. So, you see what I'm saying? You in no man's land. That's your problem. That's why your channel not growing, because you in no man's land. The white folks don't rock with you. You done pandered to them. You did everything but told them that you was in love with Charlie Kirk, and they threw you away as soon as you stopped talking about him.
They threw him away the moment he stopped talking about him. Exactly. Now he back saying, y'all don't. Why would the black community support you? You said black people were ignorant. They're the most racist and they're degenerate. White right. Man, black people, you got to be crazy to support somebody who talks about you and your community like that.
Right. So my thing is, I'm listening to this dude crying. He's saying that, yeah, he was supposed to shout me out. First of all, I know they say there's no honor amongst thieves. This is what happened when one snake trusts another snake, and then they get bit. And all he gonna do is cry about it. But my thing is, all you gonna do is, because if he wouldn't have bit you first, you would have ended up biting Anton. Y'all snakes. Y'all was gonna bite each other. Nobody real. How two fake people gonna expect any type of realness? Because listen, Anton and from your definition, Anton didn't keep it real with you because he didn't shout you out after you lied and act like you cared about his daughter, because you lied. How you know Anton ain't see right through you from the beginning? You see what I'm saying? How you know Anton didn't already just know it wasn't genuine? He just didn't care about you. And Anton think just like he do. They know that, saying your name gets you views. Both of y'all were snakes. The same way you don't shout other people out because you don't want them to be bigger than you. Anton is just like you. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes have to be stopped. But let me tell you something, bro. They need to be a fine line drawn in the sand when it comes to black YouTube, right? I don't care, like people like you, bro, like the real ones, bro. The real ones have to start pointing the fingers at these fake ones. Got to put the spotlight on these dudes, because most fans don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example. If most people would have stumbled on Ringo channel without hearing all this that they heard today on your channel, Red, they wouldn't know what to expect of him. So when he get to doing that snake sales argument talk, when he get to hissing, people gonna believe that. That's what I call it. I don't think a snake ever talk, they hiss. So when he get to hissing, he might lead these people astray. They might think Ringo. I thought Ringo was a cool dude at one point. I used to listen to Ringo until I found out what was really going on. But this dude would change. He would change his stripes depending on where he is. This dude don't have. I'm telling you, bro. This dude is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He gonna say whatever he gotta say. That's why he the type of person on one hand can tell you, oh yeah, we doing this for the black community. Anton, why you got a paywall behind the information you got for black people? But he'll turn around and then sing the praises of Charlie Kirk and then tell black people something wrong with them because they didn't like a white man who was obviously racist.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk had a paywall behind him, but you got a problem with Anton having one?
Exactly, bro. And my thing is, like I said, bro, I'm so glad you do what you do, bro. Like I really am, but like I'm glad you do what you do. Everybody subscribe, share this. man, this something got to give, bro. Don't stop doing what you're doing though. And I'm glad they know who you are, bro. And see, they try not to say your name, right? Because I heard somebody say they said Red something. They be trying. They know who you are, but they don't want to give you that. You see what I'm saying? That recognition. So you know what I'm saying? What we ought to start doing. You catch them, say something about Red name. You go to their chat and you put Red name really in there. Either Red Supreme or King Supreme. You say the name. So all the people in the chat who heard it, let them know who they talking about. So they can see what the real is. Because a lot of these fake people, they'll be led astray. Oh man, they got a dude named King Supreme out here, man. He hating on Ringo. Nah, you need to come check King Supreme out to see what the real is. Because you've been listening to the fake. You don't even know what real is.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
That's yeah, but that's like you called it though, man. Like he thought if he defended Anton, that Anton would send some of that support his way. That's what he thought.
Right. Like look at just look at the picture you got up of this dude, bro. Like bro, I know you from the streets, bro. You can look at this man's eyes and know you not looking at somebody solid, bro. Look at that face he making. That's not a solid dude, bro. That's the dude that you know with men, bro. You know how men make friends with each other. You know, when we meet each other, if I like your vibe, we cool. But I don't owe you nothing and you don't owe me nothing. So if you take it upon yourself to do something for me, right? Don't think that I'm just gonna automatically pay that back, especially if I ain't established, nigga, that we gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That we gonna rock after today. We might be getting along today, but I didn't establish that I'm trying to rock with you after this. So if you take it upon yourself to try to do something because you think you done put me in your pocket and I owe you something, you gonna have that face that Ringo have right there.
Yeah, man. But I appreciate you, Judah. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it down. I'm gonna let you land your plane. You got anything else you want to add before we close, brother?
Man, listen, it's 300 people in your chat from what I can see. They probably your day ones. You know what I'm saying? Like Rhea say, when this video upload, go drop something in the chat. Say, hey, call Ringo Rainbow. Call him Rainbow or something. Say something in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because the real channels got to start to grow. You know what I'm saying? The real channels got to start to grow. And the reason why these other fake channels grow is because y'all see the type of games they play. They know every strategy. Listen to what Ringo said. Ringo, he be watching the street. He said, y'all got another strategy. They can't copy that one. They come up with strategies to grow. And the biggest one right now is they found out that if I'm black and I can talk about people that look like me, the white people gonna come, they gonna like, subscribe, they gonna support me as long as I either praise they people and or knock my people down. So y'all start rocking with the real, bro.
Appreciate you, Judah, for putting up, my brother. Like always, blessings. All right. Shout out to King Judah for pulling up. Yeah, man. It is what it is. But I said it before and I say it again. We don't cancel people in our community for being Sambos. And I don't tell people don't do this, don't do that. But at some point, if you supporting an Anton Daniels or a Ringo, it's like, man, what's wrong with y'all, man? Anton made videos saying that those black students at that HBCU in Tennessee was racist when they ran off Charlie Kirk's MAGA people. Y'all remember when those MAGA people pulled up to that HBCU in Tennessee and the students ran them off campus? Anton said that those blacks were racist, they were ghetto and degenerate. As if they owed those white people a conversation. He did a whole video saying how racist blacks were in defense of MAGA people. Anton Daniels did those videos. Ringo did videos calling black people ghetto and racist because they didn't want those MAGA people at their college. And the sad part about it is you got black people who still support that buffoonery. You're not going to get canceled in the black community for being a Sambo. Anton is a prime example. Tommy is a prime example. Ringo TV and Anton Daniels both said those black students were ignorant for running those MAGA people off their campus. And guess what? The HBCUs just received a bunch of death threats from white supremacists 3 days prior. So they had every right to run those MAGA racists off of their campus. Ringo defended the MAGA community. Anton defended the MAGA community. Ringo put on his tap shoes for Charlie Kirk. Anton put on his tap shoes for Charlie Kirk. And the sad part about it is you still got black people who support these individuals. That's the crazy part about it. You know, makes no sense. Shout out to Shotty for blessing us with a cash app. I appreciate you, Shotty, for blessing us with a cash app. Shout out to Tremaine for blessing us with a cash app. Right? Shout out to my man Peasy for blessing us with a cash app. Shout out to Desmond Hill for blessing us with a cash app. The HBCUs just received a bunch of death threats, and then MAGA show up to the campus. The students run them off of campus, and Ringo said that the black students are racist. Anton said that the black students are racist, ignorant, and degenerate. And you got black people who still support these clowns. That's crazy. Black people, we fall for anything. We fall for anything. We don't cancel Sambos in our community because if we did, Anton wouldn't have a career. Tommy Sotomayor wouldn't have a career. If the black community was known for canceling Sambos and saying, hey, homeboy, if you disrespect us in defense of white folks, we ain't rocking with you. We ain't dealing with you. At some point, it's time to take a stand. Anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace to everybody. Make sure that you bless that like button. And like I told y'all, hype the video. When this video uploads to YouTube, get in the comments and share your thoughts. Let's get the majority of the audience to engage in the comment section when it uploads to YouTube. I see you guys in the live chat, and I appreciate you guys for being in the live chat. But when the video uploads to YouTube, get in the chat, share your thoughts, and hype the video. Share the content. King Supreme as real as it gets. Giving you the hard-hitting facts, the irrefutable facts. Peace, love, and blessings. Giving y'all game to keep you from stressing. It's King Supreme. I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'm gone. Shout out to Go Gadget. Shout out to Sheila Johnson. You know. Hit that like button, family. Pull on up and show some of that beautiful love. That beautiful love, you know. Hit that like button and share the content. Shout out to Tammy. Shout out to Project Leroy. You already know how we rock. The Truth Seeker. Shout out to Bridget. We got Bridget in the building. Shout out to Bridget in the building. Gail at night. Shout out to Gail at night. You know. Shout out to Tammy. We got Tammy in the building. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. SR Serum. Shout out to my boy SR Serum. Shout out to Martin. He said the game dying too. You know why the game is dying? We got too many lanes in the community and way too many black people support these lanes. We support Sambos and lanes. Why do you think Anton still has a career? Because black people will support Sambos. That's a prime example. There's no way that Anton would have a career on YouTube if black people was anti-Samboism. It's no way. Peace to everybody, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Blessings to the game. Subscribe to the channel. Share the content. Tell a friend is going to tell a friend. And we're going to continue to get it in on King Supreme TV. Peace to everybody. I'm gone.